ESPN welcomes you to a special presentation of the United Football League.
And welcome everyone to Arlington, Texas, where today, folks, it's about 44 degrees in April. It feels like fall football weather, even though we are here indulging in beautiful spring football. It's the Battle of Interstate 45, the Roughnecks against the Renegades here in week 2. Hello, everybody. I'm Mark Jones alongside Kirk Morrison, Cole Kubelik, Harry Douglas down in the field. Thanks for coming aboard in this matchup between the two Interstate 45 teams.
Yeah.
Kirk, talk to me about what you are looking forward to most in this game.
Well, I think it's just about Arlington. Because if you think about the Arlington Renegades a year ago, they started their season 0-6. They could not win a game. They lost every way possible. But last week, got off to a hot start. It was the running game. They're 1-0. I want to see, can they get to 2-0? And they look like a team with the experience that they could possibly get back to a championship game like they did 2 years ago.
They got high ambitions. You know, you mentioned the running game last week. They were very prolific on the ground. The Renegades ran wild in week 1, totaling 183 yards, 4 touchdowns on the ground. Devion Smith, folks, he had a day. He was out there careering. 3 scores on 3 carries. Kalen Ballage, though, he was the one that made history with his 77-yard touchdown sprint. It was the longest run play in UFL history. There's a look at some of the cogent, important numbers from their week 1 win. And right now, Harry Douglas standing by with Kalen Ballage.
Yes, I'm standing here beside all 6'2", 225-pound running back Kalen Ballage. 9 carries, 110 yards, a touchdown last week. You watched the film on the Houston Roughnecks defense, who gave up 273 yards. What are you excited about today?
Hey, it's 0-0, you know. We're going into this week. We're not 1-0 right now. It's 0-0. They ain't lost. We ain't lost. We ain't won. They ain't won. You know what I mean? So just being humble, going out there and executing our job.
Talk about your offensive line and also the receivers and tight ends blocking downfield. I know that has to put a positive, feeling in your body.
Yeah, for sure. I need all those guys. It takes all 11 of us every play, you know what I mean, to be successful. So having these guys up front and on the outside doing what they're doing, it makes my job easy.
Thanks, Kalen. Have a good day.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
I'll send it over to Cole Kubelik for the Houston Roughnecks.
We got defensive coordinator Chris Wilson here, who, Coach, you said not up to your standard from a tackling perspective last week, so you decided to change some things up in practice. How different were some of the fundamentals techniques that you worked on last week?
Well, they were. We've done a lot of things to help us handle the motions and keep the box clean. And then the most important thing was we tackled. We tackled every day. We tackled as units, and we worked every angle, and then we tackled individually. So we made it a big point of emphasis, and the guys took the hard stuff, and they leaned into it. So I feel excited about today's practice. I mean, work, not practice, but work.
Thanks, Coach.
You're welcome.
There you go, fellas.
Kirk, you play linebacker position.
Yeah.
What's the perspective? Get guys on the ground. Right?
Just go tackle.
Yeah.
That's all it is. If you're JT Tyler, the linebacker, everybody on that team, let's go tackle. Because if you're scared, go to church.
That's the place to be. Hey, let's bring in Aaron Dolan right now and see what some of the numbers and what some of the props and the numbers are saying. Aaron, what do you have for us?
Well, Arlington opened as an 8.5-point favorite, and 91% of the money is coming in on them, pushing this line to minus 11.5. This is the 4th largest spread that we've seen in UFL history. Now, you guys also already talked about the Arlington running game and how great that was in week 1, which is right now why we're seeing Devion Smith to currently have the most money in tickets to score a touchdown today on ESPN Bet. That's not too surprising, but as for that total, still sitting at 39.5. The unders for UFL right now, 5-1 to start the season, so death, taxes, UFL unders. Right now the public liking Arlington, and surprisingly, the over in this one.
Hey, over, a little change of trend right there. Let's take a look at our crew picks. Cole going with Ballage and his rushing number. It's a Sunday for Sal as far as I'm concerned. Kirk, you got the plus 11.5, and Harry Douglas is laying the points. Aaron's going with the under, and our crew as a whole going with a Ballage touchdown, coming off that big record running week a week ago. Arlington will receive. Houston deferring to the second half. Houston's only win a season ago was against this Arlington squad. Renegades will have the football first. And we are underway. Price on the return, and he's going to be stopped up at about the 25-yard line. 15-yard return on the play, and that's where Luis Perez, we talked about him in the open a moment ago. The king of spring. Folks, he has arguably the most compelling football story in all of professional football.
Communicate all day.
Didn't play varsity high school football.
Let's have some fun today. Let's go. Here we go, boys. And we're going pistol, trips right, Z in. I'm sorry. Pistol, trips right, Z in, 93 Willie, can 96 solid. I'm ready.
He's calling 2 plays in the huddle every time. Yeah. This is what they put on Luis Perez as the quarterback of this Renegades team. They give him everything at the line of scrimmage.
Handed off to Ballage between the tackles out to the 33-yard line. He didn't play high school football, played NAIA football. Watch a YouTube video on how to play the quarterback position.
Sofa, right, coffee, C, F, Casper, 63 swirls, wide bounce. Onto ready. Hey, set it down if you can, Sal. Here we go.
Second down from the 32.
Settle it down. That's on the watch 80, the tight end, Sal Canella, number 80. Settle it down right before the play.
Perez delivers complete out of the flat, and a great open field tackle by Colby Richardson on Isaiah Winstead.
And we just talked about tackling.
Yeah.
And that's how you do it. You got to get to the outside and get guys down to the ground. It's will, it's want to. That's a huge tackle right there by Richardson on the outside.
It sets up a third down coming up here.
White to the left, 62. White tail, F choice. Onto ready.
And this is that down 62, and distance.
62. Yes.
Where Houston likes to blitz. They love to blitz in these scenarios. Do they come with the blitz on the first third down?
Perez fires, incomplete. So the Roughnecks defense will get off the field on the opening series of the football game.
Yeah, that's just a bad pass, I think, by Perez. He's waiting. And by the time that ball is released, it's just a little too high.
Yeah.
And if you're on the opposite side of the Roughnecks, after the game you had last week,
right,
and you get a 3-and-out to start this game, definitely something that you can build on.
Helps out your mentality a little bit moving forward, albeit it's still early. 4th down and 8 coming up. Marquette King booms one all the way back to the 14-yard line. Chisholm watches it go over his head, and this is going to stop dead 98 yards away from the end zone for Houston. Wow. King with a regal boot that goes 70 yards, Kirk. Come on now.
That's Marquette King. And he told me if I want to go golf with him in the offseason to hit him up. He's down there in Phoenix. But I don't know if that was a wet shot or not. He pulled out the 60 and let it roll for a little bit.
Wow.
That's a nice job by Marquette.
He played it perfectly. So Anthony Brown taking the reins of the offense for Houston. Struggled last week, threw a couple of interceptions, looking to rediscover his rhythm here today. First down and 10.
Mark, how about big 54 at fullback right now for Houston?
Jump for it, baby.
Let's go.
There we go. There we go.
I'll say big guys need loving too.
Hey, I know Cole gets excited when they run those ISOs and leads.
You give me a War Eagle with an Auburn guy at fullback.
Straight ahead, and they prosper out of that formation. All the way out to the 7, a good 5-yard gain on the play.
Kirk, I know you were loving it too, watching that Houston film last week. I had to rewind it 5 or 6 times. I was, are they running old school ISO?
They are, and that was
fullbacks head-to-head, nose-to-nose, right up on an inside linebacker.
I kept trying to figure out why was Cole Kublik texting me late at night. He's watching the same film that I'm watching. It's old school ISO, and it's old school football. That's what the Roughnecks want to give back to this week.
They played that kind of football in Jurassic Park back in the day. They get it out quick, but it's incomplete. Broken up nicely by Stephen Jones. And Anthony Brown looking at a 3rd down and 5 now for the Roughnecks.
Anthony Brown just got to put it on him.
Yeah.
That time he led him a little bit too much. And these are the plays that you have to have. Those are the habits. Those are the easy, high percentage throws that Anthony Brown, he has to make.
Z drive, X out on Monday, ready?
Eric Price, the quarterback coach, offensive coordinator. Got to look at him a moment ago.
Bang out, bang out, bang out.
Merritt in the backfield. Brown up in the air. It might have been batted at the line of scrimmage, or somebody might have hit him as he released it.
It's right here.
The pressure comes from Chris Odom.
Well, Chris Odom.
Yeah.
And look, he knows this Houston team very well. Watch 93 at the end. He was a Houston Roughneck a year ago and already letting his teammates know, watch out, I'm still here. As he gets through and puts the pressure on Anthony Brown, that's what made the ball flutter in the air. And a nice 3 and out on the opposite side now for the Arlington Renegades.
Kirk, not only was he a Roughneck last year, he was all UFL as well. So after the punt, Arlington looking at pretty good field position for their next series on offense. Jaden Price standing right around midfield for this punt. A line drive that is very returnable at the 45. Price weaves, and he's going to go all the way inside the 30-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for Luis Perez from there. So they gain a little bit on that field position game, Kirk, because of that great punt by King.
And look, I want to go back to that 2nd down play. They had a positive run on 1st down, Houston did, and then you get the incompletion on 2nd, and an incompletion on 3rd, and now you had a punt in the great field position, to your point, for Arlington.
Hey, here we go. Hey, we're going sniff, right coffee, Y move, steer 7, F ghost. Onto ready. That's you, Zay.
Ballage in the backfield.
80. To the hood. Turbo, sit up.
Canella in motion. Here's Ballage, got a nice seam across the formation and a great run all the way down to the 21-yard line. He picked up 9, Kirk.
You just got to watch. It's sort of a herky-jerky type of movement by the running back. When you get inside, you stop, and you get all the way to the back to the outside. It makes the linebackers and defensive backs have to stop just for a second. That's how he got to the outside.
He gets the call again on 2nd down. Brought down, though, at about the 22-yard line by T.J. Franklin.
Let's go Buffalo. Buffalo, Trey Wright, you're short, 34-205. Trey Wright, you're short, 34-205.
Hey, Trey Wright, you short, 34-205 on 2nd color. Ready? Come on,
so
gotta
when
go.
you hear Buffalo, that means that's the big boys.
Okay.
That's the extra offensive line. 34, 4 to the right, the even number. So right, and in duo, he's got to find the hole. He's got to find the 1st down mark.
180, white.
A lot of manpower on the right side of the field, but he cuts it back left. Ballage picks up the 1st down, but there's a flag down on the play. Let's see if it stands or not.
Which flag? 71. Okay.
That far not.
I got your spot.
The center being
holding.
looked
Offense, number 71. 10-yard penalty. 3rd down.
So they're going to bring back the 1st down run by Ballage, and he'll come out of the ball game.
And that's all the way on the backside. Remember, it was 34. It was to the right, but it had to go all the way to the backside. And watch 71. That's that little hold. That's what allowed Ballage to get to the outside for the 1st down. Now it's taken away.
And I will say, guys, if it was one negative last week for the Arlington Renegades, it was the penalties that they got across the board, offensively, defensively, and on special teams, but they had a lot on offense.
There's their first one. Day Hunter in the backfield. Perez down the seam, caught at the 13-yard line by Winstead. That's going to be a 1st down for Arlington, but a 19-yard gain.
It's a 19-yard gain. It's just Luis Perez scanning and seeing. That's a tight window throw.
Good job.
You got to fit that one in there. When they say layering the ball, that's what layering it is. Having to layer over the top of that first set of defenders.
He had a couple of those tight window throws last week also, Kirk.
Yeah, sure did. He knows where he wants to go with the football.
On the quick slant, complete. The ball comes out.
He's down.
Let's see what the ruling's going to be. Burnett made the catch. Looks like they're going to say the ground caused the fumble. He was down at the 1.
Running on the field is a completed catch, and the player was down by contact. 1st down.
Now, I don't know if that's the first goal. I love the way that Keenan Isaac, number 24, they're going to try to hold this one because I don't think that he had possession all the way through.
Here we go.
And there goes the challenge flag right now from C.J. Johnson, head coach for Houston.
Hey, Luis Perez, like, I'm going to snap this ball, Mr. Official, whether you like it or not.
All right, let's see. Let's go through this one.
Catch or not.
The previous play is under further review.
So I've got him going to the ground to make the catch, and the ball is moving the entire time. If I watch it at full speed, he never completes the process of the catch. There's no act common to the game. We've got an incomplete pass, so let's go back and give him the previous spot information. Okay, Jeff, we're going to go incomplete, does not complete the process of the catch. We're going to give you the previous spot information. 13-yard line, right hash, and it's going to be second down. It'll be second down, 2nd and 10.
What yard line?
13, right hash.
Give me the number.
That was a great job by 24, Keenan Isaac on that play.
Yeah.
Played all the way through, finished.
Broke it up.
It's a nice
After
job.
further review, the ruling on the field is an incomplete pass. 2nd down.
It's one of those plays, too, like where you're faking the run and the wide receiver's running a 5-step, what we call a glance. You kind of want to widen that split out a little bit to keep you away from those inside defenders. I thought his split was entirely a little bit too close there. And if you're going to line up close, make sure you arc out a little bit before breaking that thing across face.
I would also say that's got to be a combat catch too, right, Harry?
Oh, 100%.
He's got to grab that and secure it quickly because of all the defenders in that close proximity.
Winstead in motion. Ballage looking for a crease. And straight ahead inside the 10-yard line. Picked up 3 on the play. Sets up a 3rd down.
One thing you saw last week from Kalen Ballage, and we watched him throughout his years when he was at Arizona State,
right?
When he was with the Miami Dolphins, he's a hard back to bring down. You talked about it earlier with him, Harry. He's hard. The initial defender can't bring him down.
No, he's rock solid. He shook my hand. I was like, man, I thought of Adrian Peterson.
2:22 on 3rd and 7. Screen pass to Ballage. Made a move, made one guy miss, but couldn't get the second guy to do the same. No gain on the play. Marvin Moody Jr. makes it 4th down, and the Roughneck defense stiffening their backs collectively.
And what are they doing, right? What are they doing? They're tackling. They're tackling.
Yeah.
It's meat at the football. Can we get all 11 hats at the football? And that's what they're doing. That's a nice job on 3rd down, securing the tackle and forcing a field goal.
Well, Chris Wilson said they're going to do some tackling drills. Seem to have paid some early dividends so far. Haversick with a field goal attempt from 27, and he knocks it through. So the Renegades taking an early 3-0 lead, but so far the early returns for the Roughnecks defense seem to be pretty good. Back after this.
We love the moments, the memories, the magic, the game. So let's get more. More action. More celebration. More unforgettable. More football.
Don't miss the action every weekend this spring. Visit theufl.com for tickets.
Coach Johnson, that red flag came out kind of quick. What did you see? You just trusting your eyes there?
No, they told me upstairs that he didn't complete the catch. Coach Cable was on me too. Great coach, great call. Everything worked out for us.
There you go. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Well, the Renegades ready to kick off. And what felt like a little bit of a win on that Houston sidelines, holding them to a field goal. Look at the landing zone for the kickoff. From the 13, it's going to be Keys. And Lawrence Keys brought down after a 20-yard return. Well, the UFL is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Save when you bundle auto, home, or motorcycle insurance. And a look inside the lovely new, pristine UFL headquarters. Just nearby.
houses all the teams up at UFL.
But you lifting those heavyweights, not those small little dumbbells, right?
Give me the plates. I need the big boys. We call them the hundreds of honey buns.
Brown sacked back of the 27. Chris Odom saying hello to his former teammate. Yeah, 6-yard loss.
You think he's hyped up to play this game?
Oh, yes.
You think in free agency he said, I'm going over to Arlington. I'm a former Roughneck, but just watch how look at the speed that he possesses, just gets down the line. He's just not fooled by Anthony Brown. Does his job, right? What does Bill Belichick always say? Yeah. Do your job. He does his job and gets a big sack.
Force Rivers. Monday. Ready. 180.
On 2nd and 16, the handoff to Lorenzo Lingard. No gain on the play. It'll be 3rd down and long. How did they get Anthony Brown going here a little bit? Because he struggled, obviously, last week. Henderson came in relief.
Well, number one is he got to throw that football away on 1st down. Okay. So now you're playing behind the chains on 2nd and 15. You tell me what plays that you can run on 2nd down to get you back on track. Now you're forced on 3rd and 16. Not a lot of plays in the playbook to pick up 1st downs.
I tell you, he had Jaquarius Spivey tight end coming across the middle of the field open on that 1st down play also.
Yeah, he's got to get rid of that football quick, Cole.
See if he can get it out here. Steps up. Eyes downfield. Incomplete at the 35. And a quick 3 and out for the Roughnecks. Jaden Price breaking that up for the Renegades.
And I would love to see him just take off and run. I know he's trying to get the ball down the field. It's 16 yards to pick up. That's tough. But I would love to see him put some pressure on this Renegades defense. Some design quarterback runs. I'm still waiting for it. That's 2 series now. We haven't seen him just take off and go.
Threw a couple of picks last week. Threw one on the opening sequence of the game. 4th down. Jaden Price back at his own 28 for this punt. From the 38, Price chopped down at the 45-yard line, but once again, Arlington will have pretty good starting field position as Brown looks to find his footing on the sidelines for the next series.
Throw it right now. Just get it. Just throw it right now. Just get it to him. It's a catch and run.
So once you wait right there,
once
going up and back.
Yeah. Because he get to the sideline, he got to go up and back.
Yeah. All right. Oh, you can throw it away.
Yeah, don't take the sack if you can.
Well, there's the advice from head coach. Can't take the sack.
Just get it on the
right now, Arlington football at the 46. 1st and 10.
Don't worry. Here we go.
Always alert shot area in between those 40s, right? 45-yard line. Attempt those shots down the field.
180. Where's it, Hunt?
They're going to keep it on the ground. Hunter found a nice crease, picked up the 1st down, and a great block from Winstead, the receiver. Let's go down to Harry, speaking of receivers.
Yeah, I'm out here with outside linebacker Chris Odom. You're going against your former team, a very athletic quarterback, but you ran him down and got the sack. How did it feel?
Oh, it felt great. Playing against my former team, I expected, a little bit of a grudge match, a little bit of fight, but nevertheless, I like that team where I'm at, and we're just here to handle business.
It always feels good when the head coach comes over and gives you that, huh?
Oh yeah. It's just positive reinforcement, just reassurance after that. So, but nevertheless, it's still early in the game, so we got a lot of football to play.
Thanks, Chris.
Appreciate it.
Okay, what's the verdict? A little bit personal?
Oh yeah,
it's a little personal.
Oh yes, it
Harry, is that a little personal?
Very personal.
He was very low key, like the bottom lock on that one. But yeah.
That's what Michael Jordan said in The Last Dance, right? And I took that personal. He did.
180. Where's it, Hunt?
On 2nd and 10, little jump cut, but there was some early motion on the offensive line. Ricky Lee, number 63.
Yeah. Before the snap, false start. Offense, number 63. 5-yard penalty, 2nd down.
Cole Kublik, I've never seen this many tackle traps in my life. I mean, it's one thing to see the guard pull. It's one thing to see the opposite side guard pull, but to see a tackle pull. That's why you get the false start.
And I talked to Jonathan Heimbach, their offensive line coach, about it before the game. He said, we just wanted to try to add some things that people were not used to seeing. That was almost a little wham play right there, and they had it cut back last week for a big gain. You'll let a D tackle run through. You'll pull that backside tackle, kind of like a trap play for him, and then it gets north and south.
It messes with a linebacker's eyes, man. I'm telling you. It messes with the eyes.
Perez finds his target at the 35. Reliable number 14, Isaiah Winstead. Pick up 11 on the play.
That's a nice window throw. The window was open right away. And Luis Perez doesn't need long. He is a quick hitch, but once that back foot is planted, that ball's out. That's a big game right there to get them to 3rd and 5.
Kirk, one of the things they've added with it is a lot of motion, a lot of movement. And Chris Wilson, Roughnecks defensive coordinator, told us they're going to let the safeties handle all the motion to try to take away some of the confusion for the linebackers. Obviously, you can speak to how that's going to help or hurt.
Perez with a clean pocket up for Canelo and throws it out of bounds. Incomplete. Leon O'Neal popping his stuff to Canelo.
Yeah, because they have a plan. Their plan was to figure out number 80 and number 8 for Arlington. And you do a good job. Yeah, you're going to get excited. You bump around a little bit.
Yep.
But also, that was man-to-man coverage. And when you take care of man-to-man coverage, put your chest out a little bit.
Haversick in to attempt another field goal for the Renegades. And Houston trying to get some people on the field. This will be a 53-yard attempt. Kicker out of the University of Arizona. Got enough leg, but it's off to the left. So it'll be 1st and 10 coming back the other way for the Roughnecks. See if Anthony Brown can heed the words of his head coach and get the ball out. Feed those wide receivers a little bit. There's a look at Perez. I'll check that. Hey, week 3 of the UFL starts Friday with Birmingham hosting Arlington at 8 Eastern on Fox. On Saturday, Houston heads to Memphis at 2:30 on ESPN. Then we have a Sunday doubleheader on ABC, starting with San Antonio and Michigan at noon, followed by DC and St. Louis at 3.
15. Ready.
3rd series of the ball game for Anthony Brown. Better starting field position this time. Brown getting in front of his tailback, Merritt, and getting in the way, throwing a block. Cole, does that? I'm not sure if that counts as a block.
Quarterback gets away. We'll give him credit for that. He was going to get some blocking earlier. Reserve offensive lineman Avery Jones. What's it like line up at fullback out there?
It's cool. It's a new experience. I played a little tight end in high school, so I'm an athlete.
Us O-linemen are athletes too.
Yes, sir. Of course.
Will we see you back in a different position, maybe?
I play O-line. I play a little fullback. Whatever comes next, comes next. I don't know.
There we go.
All right, Cole. And downfield incomplete. But that's part of the underlying story and theme of UFL football is that sometimes it's required to play multiple positions, right?
Yeah, it is. It's all about versatility. It's the more that you can do, especially when a lot of these guys get to the National Football League. If they can get back there, you got to play more than one position.
Right.
So you be a swing tackle, a swing guard. And Avery Jones says, hey, I can play a little fullback. Right. So guys are showing what they can do with their opportunities.
Well, he just caught for him. Big 13. Big 13 is the package here.
There we go. Here it is on 3rd and 1. Now we're going to get a break. We're going to stay right here.
Well, we get 13 in the game. That's 1 back, 3 tight ends.
Hear you, EP. We didn't hear you. Okay. Hey, look. Next time we get that 3rd and a half yard, just call it. Just call it. Just call QB sneak. All right. Let's go.
See, in the NFL, if this was the Philadelphia Eagles, we know what would be called. Right. It'll be the tush push. We don't have to worry about it. The tush push is still legal
while it's still legal.
UFL.
While it's still with us.
But sometimes you like Cole, at Auburn, did they have to look at you and say, hey, what call on 3rd and 1? It was like, no, Cole, we're coming right behind your back.
Quarterback sneak, we're good.
Quarterback sneak, we're good.
We got it.
Yeah.
We didn't even have to push the tush. We just did it.
Real offensive linemen don't need that, huh, Cole?
I hear all this chatter, all go, baby. Let it fly, let it fly.
Hey.
We're going to go for it on 4th and 1 if we don't complete it.
Didn't forget about you.
Here's the tush push here.
There it is.
And it appears it's going to be just enough. Avery Jones, 54 in there.
You in on this. Butler, you in on this.
And they're going to give them the first down.
There it is, Avery Jones. 6'4", 317. That little extra push in there. It gave them that yard they needed.
314, man. And that dude steps on the scale that says to be continued.
That's a big dude.
104 to go here in the opening quarter. Houston with the first down.
Kirk Merritt, running back. We want to get him more involved. We saw one explosive play. See if we can get him going again.
They come the other way this time to Justin Hall. And Hall still on his feet. What a run! Hall unstoppable. And inside the 15, all the way down to the 10. Wow. An unrelenting run for 27 yards.
Cole, Harry, what did we just talk about during the break, guys? Just get the receivers the ball. If you got to hand it to them, throw a quick screen. You got to get these guys the football electric with the balls in their hand.
You talk about a great way to take some momentum into the next quarter. Justin Hall lifting his team up. We'll be back in a minute.
Get more. More action. More unforgettable. More football.
Don't miss the action every weekend this spring. Visit the UFL.com for tickets.
Wow. Wasting it. Why are they wasting it?
And welcome back, everyone. We were just told that Arlington is challenging for a block in the back on the last play.
Okay, so I'm on the high left. This is what they're challenging. They're challenging the block on number 5. Looking at 73, he's going to approach from behind. And I've got left hand in the back, clear push in the back, right at the point of attack. So this is a block in the back. Spot's going to be the 43-yard line. Jeff, so you getting that? We do have a block in the back on number 73, Houston. The spot of the foul is the 43-yard line.
Okay.
And we'll give you...
So we'll go back 10 yards from the 43.
We're going to go back from the 43. And what was our previous spot information, Frank? And we were...
That's what I'm asking. Is it the end of the quarter or not?
It was first down at the 47.
Here. 47.
And we were going in, correct?
Yes, we were going in.
So it was first and 10 at the 47 going in, so we're going to force the foul from the 43.
So it'll be first and 10 from the 47 to start the second quarter, correct?
Correct. We're going 10 yards from the 43 back to the minus 47.
Here's a look at the play.
Challenge is confirmed. Confirmed.
Yeah, hey, and down in distance, guys?
Your line of gain is the 37 plus 37, so you're at the minus 47.
After further review, the ruling on the field of a block into the back is confirmed. The ball will be a 10-yard foul from the spot of the foul. First down to start the second quarter.
Do you like the rule? You can challenge it?
Yeah, I love any rule that you get the play right.
Okay.
And officials can't see everything, but the ability and the technology that we have to make plays right is what the UFL is all about. You know, how many times have we seen a game change on one play?
Right.
And this is the play that Houston needed. They're right now inside of the red zone. Now you look at the play before, you realize it was an illegal play, illegal block. That pushes them all the way back.
First down.
Boy, they had gotten all the way down to within the shadows of the goal line had it stood earlier. But they're going to spot the ball.
Yeah, it's not first and 10. There's a penalty.
There's a penalty. Hey. On Tuesday.
I got him, but talking through it. All right, they're talking through it.
Fix right. 38 on Tuesday. Ready?
Should be
There's got to be a penalty.
Yeah. Bob Stoops going to make sure everything's cool.
The ball's winding up on the opposite 47 in the stakes, so it's good.
There we go.
Okay, yeah.
Hey, he's trapping. He's trapping.
Okay, here we go.
180.
And what a way to start the second with a penalty.
False start. Offense, number 73. 5-yard penalty. First down.
That's the same guy that had the block in the back, Samuel Jackson. Not that Samuel Jackson, that Samuel Jackson.
No, you got to throw an L in there in the middle. Samuel L. There's a reason why the L is.
My bad.
But Samuel Jackson,
yeah,
that's a tough 2 penalties so far in this drive.
Ready.
Merritt in the backfield. Brown gets it out. Incomplete. Hit his receiver in the hands. Intended for Chisholm. His first target of the day, Stephen Jones knocked it out.
So who do we say, who is that on? Is that quarterback or is that wide receiver?
No, that's on the wide receiver, and it's the same play that he dropped last week in his game versus St. Louis. You got to be a sure-handed guy. Your quarterback has to be able to count on you in these moments.
This time they're going to hand it off over the right side of that offensive line. Merritt out to the 45, picked up about 3 on the play.
Yeah, going back to that last play, I agree with you, Harry. He's got to make sure he secures that football. It seemed like he was a little lackadaisical. He's got to grab that right away and know that their defender is going to be draped on him. That was a missed opportunity. That's what keeps his 3rd and long here for Houston.
Ready.
Hall in motion. They're going to hand it off. Nice move at the line of scrimmage by Merritt. Made one guy miss. He's going to be about 1.5 yards short. Oh, no, pardon me. They got it. 6-yard gain.
So now it's a 4th down call.
Right. 4th down coming up.
Again, that first down play is one in which a drop, they've been in 2nd and long, 3rd and long all game. They've got to have some positive plays on 1st down. That's why he's got the punt here.
Chris Blewett standing in his own 37. And this one is going to bounce into the end zone. Come out 1st and 10. Well, life, death, and the unders in the UFL. That's the way it's trending right now.
Move up.
I'm here with head coach Bob Stoops for the Arlington Renegades, and what looked like was going to be an explosive pass play for the Houston Roughnecks. Your antennas was up, and you challenged the play. Who alerted you?
Yeah, our guys up in the box saw it, 73 block, 5 in the back, our corner. So fortunately, with the quarter break, we had time to review it, and we had a challenge and won the challenge.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, thank you.
Well, let's see if this Renegade offense can get going. Talked about Perez a little bit earlier. When he walked into his JUCO coach's office, the coach said, "Where's your tape?" He said, "I don't have any." He said, "I can't cut you because it's JUCO, but practice is at 4 p.m. You can show up." He went from 9th on the depth chart to playing. On the play fake, the slant complete. Boy, that's one of his favorite targets. Winstead. Let's bring in Aaron Dolan. Aaron, tell us what's happening with the numbers in the line.
One of the biggest betting trends that we've monitored for the entire UFL season comes back to these unders. We've seen the total drop from 39 when it closed to 32.5. That's not too surprising. And as for the Renegades, that line got as low as -5.5, back up to -10.5.
Wow. All right, Aaron. 32.5. Winstead still on his feet. Well, it's not a tush push, but he got a lot of help from behind from his buddies, Kurt.
Yeah, refusing.
Got the first down.
Because he's refusing to go down. I mean, he's been the favorite target for Luis Perez so far. And there's a reason why. Everybody's running off, and yet he comes underneath. Nobody there for him. Gets the ball and gets north and south right away.
And it's funny, guys, because you think a guy playing in the slot versus zone coverage, you don't have to run 100 miles per hour. You have to be able to survey the defense, understand what's going on, and be able to go to the vacant spots and sit down and be available for your quarterback. Great job by Isaiah Winstead.
Lined up in the backfield this time, Harry. And the defense got to Perez. Okianoma with the sack, a loss of 6.
Yeah, Okianoma just comes right off the edge. You'll just see him. He gets a rip, comes through, and just gets Perez down to the ground. That's a nice job. Not only getting off but watch the acceleration through. He gets to the top and finds a way to get to Perez.
363.
Played his football collegiately at Charlotte.
Patience, hey, play, gotta go. Get set. Get set.
Play clock at 5. Canella with the reception down to the 30, pardon me, the 43.
Hey, he's down. You RB dog?
And we have a player slow to get up right at midfield for the Renegades. Still trying to figure out who that is. We're going to take a break and come right back. Well, the Women's National Championship between South Carolina and UConn, 3 p.m. Eastern today. ABC will have the traditional broadcast, or you can watch here on ESPN with Sue Bird and Diana Taurasi. That's 3 Eastern shortly after we finish here in Arlington. Those two are a trip. Man, that's made for TV, those two.
Absolutely.
Two of the best to ever do it. Who are you taking, South Carolina?
Oh, man, it's tough, right? The defending champions. Or
right, UConn.
Can Paige Beckers finally put that national title on her resume for UConn? That's must-see TV later on.
3rd and 6 coming up. Perez looking to pull from the pocket. And now using his legs and brought down at the 44-yard line by Leon O'Neal. And he took a lick right there. No gain on the play. 4th down, Kirk.
Yeah, Perez felt this one. There was just nowhere to go. Look at everywhere. Cover. That's a nice job of plastering wide receivers and then making the quarterback feel it at the end. Leon O'Neal keeping his eye on the quarterback, sort of a spy, and got Luis Perez down. That's what Perez has shown throughout the last couple of weeks. His ability to do what? Take off and get some yardage. O'Neal was right there for it.
Coach is telling us that got himself a speed coach recently. End over end punt. Comes down to the 14-yard line to Hall. It'll be 1st and 10 from there after the 31-yard punt.
You said a speed coach.
Yeah.
I don't know how much speed you can get after you turn 30. Because I know when I turned 30, I don't know about you, Harry and Cole, but all the speed was already done with me. I was done. I couldn't hire a speed coach to get me any more speed. It was done.
Kirk, I'm out here laughing so hard at you right now.
I'm just hiring a speed coach at 30.
Those fast twitch muscles went to sleep, huh?
Man, they was gone. They've been wore out.
Ready. 180.
Anthony Brown takes the easy, safe one over the middle, and man, his receiver got drilled by Donald Payne. Pardon me, that was White coming out of the backfield, just sat down. 3-yard gain on the play.
Yeah, it's Payne and Odom. Odom is 93. He's all over the field today. It's a big game for him going against his old teammates.
They go trips left. Brown with the pump fake, going to take off. And he makes it out to the 29. Charlie Thomas and Powell making the hit, a gain of 6.
Yeah, but you're talking about learning from earlier. They get to 3rd and 1 right now. 3rd and short for this opportunity. They're going to change the personnel grouping, but I thought he would just go back and go 3rd and 1 to the play earlier where they got the 1st down. The little quarterback sneak utilized Anthony Brown, 6'1", 217.
So Avery Jones coming in the ball game.
Those coaches told us they like running behind Banner over at left tackle.
Now you got the big 54 in there.
Yep. Jones leading the way for Lingard, and he's going to pick it up. Hey, with a name like Jones, you know he can ball.
He just got it. He just got it, too. And watch this pull up front. You got everybody at the line of scrimmage, at the line of attack. But Lingard able to get through and just get just enough. That was a nice job of tackling by Arlington. But getting those pullers and extra guys gave it just enough room for the first down.
That was one of the points of emphasis for Houston coming into this game. Their ability to run the football had to be better.
Hey, easy. River. Hey. River, hey. Friday,
They keep it on the ground. White broke one tackle and then pushed out of bounds behind the 30 at the 28. Cole?
I got Roughnecks safety Leon O'Neal. This defense, you guys made some adjustments during the week, and it looks better. Why is it paying off?
Just playing football. You know, you have hard days. Got to come and respond. That's what football is.
Here's the cool part with you. I've been standing behind you over here on the sideline. You're coaching them up when you're not in the game.
Yeah, I just try to be a student to the game. I think I realized you make more plays. I was watching Luke Kuechly earlier this week. He said, man, I wasn't the most athletic, but the game mentally was where I excelled. And so I'm just trying to be a student every single day.
There you go. Good job.
God bless you. Thank you.
Third year with the league here, and that pass overthrown to Keys.
He said he couldn't find the Kurt Morrison tape.
It's in the archives. Tell him he can text me. I got it. But it's a great point by O'Neal. Is the mental game. Right. And last week they had 7 mental errors. Wow. Mental errors can cost you those long runs that they had go against them last week from St. Louis. So this week, what have you seen? You've seen them lined up. You've seen them ready to go. They're making some great tackles defensively. They're just trying to get something going for their offense to get this game, get a score finally in this game.
180.
We got a flag.
Delay a game.
Yep.
Offense. 5-yard penalty. Third down.
Didn't get it off in time, and Houston 1 of 5 on third downs today.
It's on the scoreboard. Yeah.
That's not going to help you.
No.
It's remember, Anthony Brown, this is his first time with Eric Price, right? So they're going through some growing pains together, not only getting the play calls in, they had to waste a timeout earlier. So this is something they've got to get fixed. Getting the plays in earlier and allowing Anthony Brown to see what the defense is presenting.
Got to get to the 39. Brown gets it out, finds his man, and that's going to be enough for the first down. Spivey makes the catch to pick up 16.
That's a nice job finding his tight end. His tight end streaked all the way and allowed the speed of Spivey, and there's nobody that can run with him. That's a big pickup from the tight end.
Formerly of Mississippi State.
London. Ready. 180.
All in motion now sets. Almost intercepted. In and out of the hands of Charlie Thomas, the third. Wow.
On the ball. On the ball. Duck.
The Doug I knew was slants back in the day.
Okay.
I don't think slants are happening right now with this formation.
Got a little bunch set to the right. Gets it out complete underneath. Out to the 47-yard line to Lawrence Keys.
Yeah, I love those buzzwords. Buzzwords, everybody knows what's going on.
Right.
When you hear Doug, it's already predetermined routes. And that was what? Quick. It was decisive. Everybody knew where they were going. And that's another positive play. Start stacking these plays up for Houston.
Trey right open.
Does CJ take a hit?
Come here.
He didn't play the cut block well. He's got to play the cut block.
Got to get those hands out, huh? 3rd and 3 coming up. They converted last time. Brown downfield with that back shoulder fade incomplete. No flag thrown. Butler couldn't make the catch. He was working against Price, and 4th down comes up.
Yeah, he has to do a better job. You see that football being underthrown? Let that defender run into you or go up. You're tall enough and make the catch at the highest point.
Well, if I'm Houston, I would see if I throw the flag on that one. I think that was pass interference.
Use a challenge?
Use a challenge on that. This is one of your better scoring opportunities.
Oh, wow.
And I see that hook by Price. I'm thinking I should throw the challenge flag, and there it is. See the replay quickly. Here comes the challenge flag. I saw pass interference. on Jaden Price, 23.
I'm with you, Jeff. I'm with you.
Yep, coach wants to
They
challenge
want
pass interference.
PI, correct. Okay. Okay, so I'm on the high left end zone. I've got defender turning. They're both playing the ball at this point, both looking back, both have hands on each other. I'm looking for some kind of material restriction. I just don't see it. I don't see it.
Houston is
No
challenging
right
the
end
ruling on the
zone.
field for defensive pass interference. That play is under further
Again,
review.
he gets his body around. There's some contact, but I don't have significant contact that affects the receiver. I don't have enough here. So, Jeff, after review, we just do not have pass interference. Going to lose the challenge, charge a timeout, and you guys got all the other information.
Not enough punted. Yep.
After video review, there is no foul for pass interference. Houston has no challenges remaining in the game. Third down. Correction, fourth down.
Hey, Dean, I would love
Houston
to know
is now
the
out.
restriction that, Dean, what's the restriction that you need to see from the cornerback? I see the left hand that's around the receiver, not allowing him to come back to the football.
Well, there's no question. There's judgment involved. This is a subjective call. The rule book says materially restricts, significantly hinders. I just didn't see it that way. I saw the contact. I saw both players playing the ball, and I didn't see that material restriction enough where we'd want it for defensive pass interference.
Now, does the ball have anything to do with it if it's underthrown, that you don't get that same restriction because the receiver's trying to get back to the ball?
As long as it's catchable, and again, we do see that type of contact on underthrown footballs a lot, but it was catchable. And again, it comes down to, is there enough? Is it significant? And in our view, we didn't have enough.
If pass interference was called on that play, would it be hard to overturn that?
You know, it would be harder if the flag was down, but again, to me, we're looking at it, it's got to be obvious. It's got to jump out for that pass interference. So I'd overturn it. If we had a flag down and it was challenged the other way, we'd overturn it.
Thanks, Dean.
All right, hey, man, what's up? You're a defensive guy. What are you lobbying for receivers now?
See, this is all coaching tape. Because you need clarity as a defender.
Right.
I want to know, what are the officials looking at? What can I do and what I can't do?
Great point.
So I look at it from a coaching aspect of it as well.
Perez at the trigger in this low-scoring contest. Going to keep it on the ground. Day Hunter. Couple of nice moves. Out beyond the 45, picked up 15 on the play.
Yeah, Day Hunter, he's the third back. So we talked about Ballage and Davion Smith, and then here comes Day Hunter, who's probably the quickest of them all. You see how he gets north really quickly? And there's just nobody that can get him down in between those tackles when he's to the second level.
5'10", 190 out of Liberty. Through the hole again. Still on his feet. Still on his feet. Unrelenting Day with another first down out to the 44.
I just love the blocks up there. A lot of great blocking up front, Cole, right? These guards are getting to the next level, and they're doing a nice job of tandem blocking and getting guys out of the way.
Yeah, 71, Matt Farnoy comes on that little double team, sees the linebacker playing backside, has good patience, waits for him, walls him off, and that allowed for that second level to be wide open.
Hunter has the hot hand right now, but this time little or no success. Maybe picked up a yard on the play.
And so now you may see on the opposite side for Houston, you may see some slants up front. Try to muddy up the picture for this offensive line of Arlington. So you get a guy going to the left, or getting some, I call pirate moves, getting multiple guys going in one direction.
Gets it out quick, complete. Down to the 37-yard line, Javonte Payton. Picks up 7. And Cole mentioned it to us during the break. This offense for Arlington getting up to the line of scrimmage a little quicker now, and playing with a little more tempo.
52, D snag, F choice, ready.
But we also get in that 2-minute area where all these calls sometimes are on the quarterback, Luis Perez. He will call his own number, call his own plays down here.
28, go to 28. Here we go.
Oh boy. We got a real offsides there on
That's a play you do not want to do it on because of the linebacker going out in motion with the running
Before
back.
the snap,
You
ball start.
had man coverage across
Offense,
the board.
number 71. 5-yard penalty, 3rd down.
So they get 7
on the they got it on the offense.
Yeah.
Okay.
It could have been on him or Ricky Lee, number 63. But to Harry's point,
7.
Luis knew what the coverage was. When that linebacker goes out with the running back, that tells you man-to-man. So you got man-to-man coverage. He was ready to throw that football because he knew he had one-on-one on the outside.
Here we go.
Now they start empty, bring the running back in, and again, same indicator. Linebacker, running back.
Ballage sets. Perez downfield, incomplete, intended for Bonds. But Keenan Isaac there to break it up.
I love the way Isaac plays through the hands. Watch him play through the hands, though. He realizes if Vaughn catches that ball, Isaac is going to try to rake through the hands and not allow the possession from Vaughn.
And we've hit the 2-minute warning. With neither team's offense able to maintain any kind of semblance of momentum. We're going to be right back after this. Well, welcome back, everyone, to Arlington. So Bob Stoops challenging that last call on the field for pass interference. It was an unsuccessful challenge.
And so he just threw the flag away. I don't know if you heard him. He said, I'm done. He's done with challenges for the day. And I know you're getting ready for NBA playoffs.
Hey, you can't bring him home with you.
Look,
right?
You're getting ready for NBA playoffs.
Right.
It's NBA playoffs here. They're letting them play. I mean, they're not calling pass interference today. They're letting these guys play. There's hand fighting on the outside, but they are letting them grapple a little bit when the ball's in the air.
Hey, man, Harry, no empathy for receivers out there today.
Back up. Tell them to be stronger.
On 4th down, Marquette King get a punt. And this one will carry him into the end zone. Hey, Sunday Night Baseball comes your way tonight at 7 Eastern here on ESPN when the St. Louis Cardinals meet the Boston Red Sox at Old Fenway Park. Don't miss Sunday Night Baseball. See all the blankets? I'll tell you what, our guys, it's a little chilly here, folks.
Yeah, we need blankets down here.
Don't start that little chilly. It's like it's 30 degrees and it's raining out here, guys. There's nothing little about that.
Oh, my bad, Harry. Under 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, 2 minutes, 1 timeout left. 2-minute situation for Anthony Brown. Something positive here on 1st down to get the drive going.
On the slant into a tight window. Wow, a big hit on the gain of 6. Chisholm took a knock and is slow to get up. Miles Dorn was there to make the hit on the play.
That's a big shot by Dorn. He's playing center field, and he had a big head of steam right there on Chisholm. Chisholm, he's 6'4", 214. So just see that the left side. I think it was a legal hit to me. Came through with the shoulder, did not lead with the helmet.
And that's exactly what I'm talking about. Be strong at the catch point.
He was strong on that one. Had to be strong.
You might as well. You're going to get hit regardless. You might as well hold on to it.
Wow. You know, I used to love seeing Larry Fitzgerald run that route, except the defenders would bounce off of him. Right? You saw Julio Jones retired today. Julio, and I know you're your former teammate, Harry, would run that route, and guys would bounce off of him.
Another completion by Brown. This one out to the 37. Merritt out of the backfield, got a couple of yards. Moving quickly with 1:40 to go.
Funny thing about Julio Jones, the first time I ever seen guys in the secondary making business decisions when it came to tackling.
Oh, yeah. I saw the Julio Jones defensive highlight, where it just shows all the tackles that he made after interception. So you talk about a physical player at the wide receiving spot.
A little bit of contact again downfield, but no whistle intended for TJ Vasher. Let's bring in Aaron Dolan.
It's Ohio.
What do you have happening for us, Aaron?
Well, guys, this line just continues
How
to
low
drop.
is that under now?
I mean, it's at 23.5. It's bouncing around a little bit, but it's continuing to drop again. It closed at 39, so seeing it drop this much is absolutely drastic, and I'm sure at the halftime I'll update you to see if it drops even lower.
Yeah, just like my 401k right now.
Total, just like the temperature today.
Brown eludes the rush, got out to midfield, picks up the first down, and he was decisive in his running choice that time.
Yeah, because Donald Payne came on a blitz. He sidesteps Payne and goes north, and he gets all the yards that's needed. Remember, only one timeout, a precious timeout that Anthony Brown and his Roughnecks offense trying to preserve.
From midfield, Brown, incomplete, intercepted or not? Yes. Dorn came up with the pick, and that's going to end the drive. It appeared as if it might have hit the carpet first.
Yeah, I think that one's right off the carpet. But I got a clean catch and interception.
Same thing. Near side. I've got the ball on the ground before he gets control, and then he pops it up. Yeah. Okay, we've got an incomplete pass. The ball skips in. It was tight, but we've got the ball on the ground. We're going to go back to the previous spot. There was no interception.
After further discussion, the ruling on the field is an incomplete pass. Third down. Correction,
Incomplete
second down.
pass.
Nice job by Dorn, though. He's right there. And he scoops that ball up right where old second base used to be right here at Choctaw at the Big A in Arlington.
Turned a double play.
He scooped that one nice. But the tight end just didn't have his head around quick enough. And that's what Anthony Brown saw. He saw that the safeties had parted and was trying to get it in there, but the tight end didn't have his head around quick enough.
He was still running. So it makes it second down and 10 from midfield.
180.
He looks to Vasher, the tall target, and he makes the catch. TJ Vasher working against Claybrooks. Moves the chains.
And that's his best throw of the day, realizing he's got single high safety in the middle. He's got one-on-one on the outside, and you mentioned Vasher. We know his days from Texas Tech, an outstanding receiver, 6'5", stretches out for the catch.
Roughnecks threatening here after that 22-yard pickup.
Choice. Hey, on Friday, come on.
Brown with a clean pocket, got it out. And his running back got chopped down. Merritt took a big hit from Claybrooks.
He down.
Still picked up 4.
He's down.
That's a big hit on Merritt.
Yeah.
He's on the outside, little check down. Anthony Brown sees it all and just checks it down. And Merritt can't even protect himself. That's the hard part. And Claybrooks is over there in the flat and delivers the blow.
Immediately grabbing his lower leg area. Merritt out of Arkansas State. 2-time all-conference.
It's also one of those plays, right? If you're that outside receiver and you know your running back is coming out, running the choice route, you kind of want the DB to jam you up and hold him up so he doesn't turn around and do that. I just hate seeing plays like that when guys aren't even looking and they get chopped down. I mean, it's not a legal play, but you hate to see it.
And it's just part of the growth, getting reps in the 2-minute. I think if Anthony Brown could have that play back, he probably throws the ball away. That little 2-yard check down, you're not going to get much. And what happens? The clock's still running. So now with an injury, you lose that timeout. So think about going back again, that play. If you could play it over, just throw the ball away, get to the next down. Not only have you saved time, but you've also saved that timeout.
You're in the middle.
Still trying to get some points on the board here in the first half. White in the backfield now.
Watch 18.
2nd and 6.
180.
Brown goes through his progression. Up top and incomplete. Intended for Justin Hall. 7 seconds to go, 3rd down and 6. What do you do here?
Well, I think the field goal
choice.
Out.
No?
Yeah, no choice.
Yeah.
That's how crucial that timeout taken on an injury was for Houston. Their opportunity was there. And if you save those plays, right, throw it away. Just remember how precious the time is on that one. Now you're forced to kick the field goal right here.
7 seconds, not enough time to get another shot. It's going to come from 41 yards out. Chris blew it. And Houston ties the game at 3. The Roughnecks on the board with 2 seconds to go in the first half. They are plus 11.5.
Yeah.
You were the one, right? Is that why you're looking at me like that, smiling?
You like that look, huh? Hey, what did Coach C.J. Johnson tell us this week, right? Told us this is a 400-meter race.
Yep.
All right, this team realizes they've got a long way to go.
Hey, week 3 of the UFL starts Friday with Birmingham hosting Arlington at 8 Eastern on Fox. On Saturday, Houston heads to Memphis at 2:30 on ESPN. And then we have a Sunday doubleheader on ABC starting with San Antonio and Michigan at noon, followed by DC and St. Louis at 3. Hey, what about the Defenders? Nice win last night, right?
Yeah, 2-0 Defenders.
Yeah.
They're doing what they, a lot of people didn't have them at the top. You know, it's all about Birmingham. Can they go for a 4-peat, right? They last year's UFL champions. They get beat last week by the Defenders, and the Defenders win again today. They're the hottest team right now currently in the UFL. We'll see what St. Louis looks like later today.
Despite that late coaching move by Reggie Barlow, things working out for the DC Defenders. From the 5-yard line, Jaden Price. And gets down to the 32-yard line. 27-yard return. That's going to be the end of the first half of play. You won't want to miss a nice halftime piece we have on quarterback Luis Perez. Line it up and maybe might throw a 300 with our guy Kurt. And welcome back, everyone. A sunny day here in Arlington, Texas, as we welcome you back to Choctaw Stadium. Week 2 of UFL action wrapping up on this Sunday. Mark Jones alongside Kirk Morrison, Cole Kubelik, Harry Douglas down in the field. You know, the Houston Roughnecks' only win of last season was against Arlington, and they try to get in the win column here with a win today in this season. Well, it's been a great year so far, albeit early. Let's take a look back at some of the best sound from week 1.
Hey, check 9, check 9. When you do that, you accidentally sort of flinch the football a little bit.
Coach brought a little pressure off the right side there. That ball just get out too quick to hit home.
Yeah, it looked like we came from a little bit too deep. It was just a fire zone on the backside, but yeah, we'd like to get there a little sooner than that.
Big guys, let's turn this into 7, all right? Big guys, let's go.
This is how legends are made.
Come on, boy, you know. They can't rob you.
4th and goal from the 2. We missed 4 tackles on the quarterback, and that's not winning football.
Well, how about Perkins? He had the first touchdown. That was 7-1.
I'm pushing the wrong button.
We're going to send the back out, see if we can't get man zone. So right now we know it's some form of man because the linebacker's out here with him. We have all hook, so we're going to take our best matchup, which is going to be on one of these outside guys, I would think. Or Malik.
Down at 11, they get it complete right at the line to gain.
How many cups do y'all think is stacked up right now?
Probably about 2,000. I'd say about 2,000 right now.
And that ball is picked off. Michigan's going to close it out with Kai Nakua returning it.
Let's go! Let's go!
the fact that our microphones, Kirk, are everywhere. And we take you other places, too. Kirk, yesterday you had a chance to spend a little time with Luis Perez, maybe one of the most compelling stories in all of pro football, period.
Yeah, just pro football, but he's also a bowler.
Right.
And look, yesterday I tried my best. Just remember, people, I try Luis Perez. He's actually a professional bowler, handicap bowler. Take a look.
All right, ready to bowl or what?
I'm ready to bowl. Let's go. Let's go.
All right. All right. Warm up the arm. Let's see what.
How would you describe Luis Perez's bowling life of football?
Bowling life football. That's a trick question. Let's see. I would say this. Bowling was like, I wouldn't say it was my first love, but it was really the love that I really took off with. Like when I was 10 years old to 17, this was all I did, right? Like this is everything I did. Now, the obsession that I have for football now, that's kind of the same obsession I have with bowling.
Hold it to the side.
The side, right?
Side a little more. That way you
clear that hip out of the way, right? And you can go straight down. Money. There you go.
Hey, my man Kirk told me that was just in one take. One take. He's working on cleaning up that 7-10 split next. We'll be back with the third quarter in just a moment. Welcome back, everyone, to Arlington, Texas, and this is the Battle of I-45. The Roughnecks and the Renegades locked in a low-scoring contest right now. Tied at 3. Mark Jones, Kirk Morrison, Cole Kublik, and Harry Douglas down the field. And, hey, interesting first half.
Right.
I guess if you're Houston, you're happy about the fact that defensively you're not leaking oil like you were last time.
Oh, a much better defensive performance, especially on third down. They're keeping Arlington off from moving the chains, but more importantly, they just look more sound. We don't see the mental errors, and we saw it. They're tackling and doing a good job at it.
All right, let's get to Cole, who was spending a little bit of time with CJ at halftime. What do you have? I'm sorry, we're going to bring in Aaron Dolan first. And Aaron, how far is that over/under number plunged?
I mean, it is plunging. It is down to 24.5, and it actually on the live line got to 23.5, which is the lowest live line total that we've seen so far in the UFL for this entire season. As for the spread, Arlington has dropped from 11.5 to -3.5. That's an 8-point drop. That's also significant. And then as for Smith, I talked about how he was the most bet on touchdown scorer for the day. By far, he hasn't even touched the ball in the first half. So hopefully we see some more action come this second half, and maybe the total will come up a little bit. Let's hope.
Yeah. We kind of feel that way too, Aaron. Thanks a lot. And now let's get to Cole, who spent some time inside that Houston locker room.
Coach Johnson, I know you want to see a little more from your offense in the second half. What's the plan specifically at quarterback?
I think we're going to speed things up for him a little bit. Just, I'd stay out the huddle, get up to the line of scrimmage and let him go and let him try to go to work. I think we had some guys open. We just got to connect.
There was a lot of concern that you discussed from the defense last week. It feels like a lot of that's corrected itself here in the first half.
Well, they tackling much better. We playing our corners are playing good against those receivers.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Hey, a moment ago, Harry Douglas caught up with Perez.
I'm with quarterback Luis Perez for the Arlington Renegades. Tough first half, 1 for 6 on third downs, no rhythm. What do you guys got to do in the second half to be able to get the ball moving and get it into the end zone?
Yeah, it's all self-inflicted wounds. We got to settle in, relax. We're moving the ball well. We just got to execute at the right time, like you said, third downs. But I think we got some good adjustments coming, and we'll be all right.
Looking at the run game, how satisfied are you with the run game moving forward, and how can you guys use play action to be able to capitalize off of it?
Yeah, whenever you're two-dimensional, it makes my job a lot easier. So, yeah, we're doing a great job running the ball. O-line's doing great, running backs, everybody blocking downfield. So we got to keep it going.
Thanks, Luis.
Appreciate it. Thanks, Harry.
They've had Perez's offense bottled up a little bit as we take a look at our game flow, brought to you by Progressive. Hey, Kirk. Chris Wilson said, if you can count to 3, you can play for me. Well, they're counting up to 3, the defense, right?
Yeah, what they're saying, it's got to be 3 or more guys on every single tackle. And just look at the white shirts, man. They are playing like their hair is on fire a little bit, but it's more about what they're doing on third down. And I love that every play, getting onto the sideline, but they're sound, no mental errors.
Great energy, baby. That's what I love to see it. Great job, D. Great job, Cole. Hell of a job.
Let's take a look at today's Progressive first half stats. Some of the numbers on the afternoon. Time of possession heavily in favor with Houston, but really not much to show for it. And neither team doing well converting on those third downs.
Yeah, I would have thought it would be flip-flopped a little bit in time of possession, but a lot of it is because of those third downs of the Houston defense, keeping the Renegades off the field from moving the chains. And I think this was a team that gave up 273 yards rushing just a week ago. So far, only giving up 61 this week.
Hey, I'm just glad that C.J. Johnson is still upright after getting chopped down on the sidelines. A line drive kickoff. Comes down quickly to Keys. Keys trying to get to the edge and brought down at about the 31-yard line. A 15-yard return. It'll be 1st and 10 from there for Anthony Brown, who last week, remember, in their loss against St. Louis, gave way to Nolan Henderson. Wondering if we might see Henderson at some point.
Gator London on Monday, ready?
But a lot of positives on those final 2 drives for Anthony Brown. Really moved the football a little bit. Had about 4 or 5 completions. So you can see him, the game slowing down just a little bit for him.
Ready. What?
2 many. On the defense, 12 men.
Appreciate you.
5-yard penalty.
Appreciate you.
Still first down.
Was that Anthony Brown saying thank you?
Defense would say appreciate you. He got a free 5 yards on that one. Too many guys on the field in formation. It's an easy one.
Somebody thought they were still in the Canadian Football League.
180. What's up?
Handed off into the boundary. White.
All right, let's go NASCAR.
Picks up 5 on the play.
Let's go.
Got the first down.
Hop, gun, tray right open, Chicago Lake.
Hey, tray right open.
Hop,
tray right open.
gun,
Chicago
tray
Lake.
right open,
Tray
Chicago
right
Lake.
open, Chicago Lake.
So we'll see the running back hop over.
Get set. Get set. Do
Gun.
not wait. Get set.
Love it.
On Friday. Friday, set.
On the ground again. Nowhere to go. They're going to lose a couple of yards on the play. Good tackle by Will Clark. A loss of 3.
Nice job by Clark. He just gets up the field, gets off of Zach Banner, extending, get off, go make a play.
Anthony Brown trying to figure it out here on 2nd down and 13. And wisely throws it away this time, doesn't take the sack. Good pressure by Will Clark. Sets up a 3rd down and long. Anthony Brown with 2 bachelor's degrees from the University of Oregon. Scholar with a football dollar right now.
He's just trying to convert on 3rd down.
Yeah.
Both teams have been struggling on 3rd down. 13 in the first half, and now here's our first 3rd down opportunity.
180.
Hall in motion. Brown gets it out, completes it, but not nearly enough for the first down. Lawrence Keys made the catch. Gain of 7 on the play, but 4th down coming up for the Roughnecks.
That's a stop for Arlington. They do a nice job of allowing the routes to develop. When you get to 3rd and long, look, we'll give you the underneath route.
Okay.
You just got to go and tackle. And that's a nice job by the Renegades, tackling, getting off the field.
So Jaden Price back for this punt. Mike Rivers at his own 31. Great punt. Good hang time down at the 10-yard line. Price. 44-yard punt. And it'll be 1st and 10 from there for Luis Perez, a.k.a. the king of the spring. Had a lot of success in spring football.
Remember, this is a team, when you look at Arlington, the experience, 10 guys 30 years of age or older.
Here we go.
So they've got experience, guys who love to play football, and it really starts with their quarterback, Luis Perez. It starts with him. Everything is through him. The pride that they have for their quarterback, who led some 7-on-7s and all that this offseason. He's all in.
Canella in motion. They handed off to Ballage. Put his hat down and made it down to the 33-yard line. Gain of 5.
12, JP at X. Pistol, F bunch right. 96 donkey, Z ghost. Pistol, F bunch right. 96 donkey, Z ghost.
Pistol, hey. Pistol, pistol, Y bunch right. 96 donkey, Z ghost. I'm ready.
I love that ghost at the end. That ghost is that motion over the top.
Okay.
So that motion, it just to shorten the corner for Houston.
Here we go.
So you get the bunch,
Gotta go.
but watch 14. He's going to motion up top.
There it is, and Ballage. Nice little misdirection, a strong run by Ballage. Out to the 47-yard line. Roby ran him out of bounds.
Yeah, it's that little motion right here. He's going to go at the end. But watch how it shortens the corner. See how it shortens that corner to the outside, and it allows for the running back, Kalen Ballage, to get to that corner a little bit easier. When that wide receiver's out there, it makes for a longer corner. You get him out of there, it's a shorter corner.
1st and 10. Pass incomplete, intended for Winstead, and defended by Isaac.
Yeah, Winstead shouldn't even look around. They haven't called pass interference all day today.
No.
So you're not going to get a flag right now.
He didn't get his head around at all.
They're allowing these guys to play. All it is it's hand fighting. Who's going to win the hand battle? And at the end of the day, that's a nice job. Playing right through was Keenan Isaac.
Yeah.
Isaac is also 6'3" at the cornerback position, so that's not a normal sized corner. He has length and he's rangy.
Ballage found another crease and makes it out near midfield.
You know, here you mentioned 6'3" corners. First guy that comes to mind for me is Richard Sherman. You know, guys with that type of length that can play off, but utilizes their hands. How did you handle 6'3", those bigger type corners?
So being a smaller, quicker type wide receiver, I wanted to beat those guys initially off the line of scrimmage, because you do not want those guys to get their hands on you because they're so long and strong and also rangy.
Yeah, you see what Isaac, once he gets his hands on you, you can forget about it.
Hemmed them up like a pair of pants.
Here we go.
3rd and 4. Little pressure coming. Perez gets it out complete right near the 1st down marker to Burnett, and that's enough to move the chains.
Burnett's right here on the outside. You're going to see this route, and it's just an easy pitch and catch for Luis Perez.
Hey, listen up. Hey, sell it.
He doesn't have the great velocity on the football, but he's got great ball placement. He puts it out there where Burnett, once his head is around, that ball's already in the air. Burnett just got to catch it, know where the marker is, and get out of bounds for the 1st down.
Great job being patient on the route, too. Not turning outside too quick when the quarterback's not ready. Great job by Burnett.
Hunter motions out of the backfield. Perez got a man. Canella with the catch. Took a lick, and the ball came out. Corn Elder and Canella is out cold while the play continues in the other direction. Wow, an abundance of happenings down there on the field.
Hey!
And they're going to spot the ball near midfield. Houston football.
There's a lot to unravel on that one.
Oh, yeah, we got a lot to unpack.
I mean, Luis Perez, first of all, they had 4 strong. That means 4 eligible receivers to the right side. And Perez threw a nice ball to Canella, and it's the run after the catch. He's still up in the air, but Corn Elder right there with the big
That was
pop.
a big hit.
Number 29. It's a legal hit. A clean hit, and it's a violent hit. But when you have a receiver who's kind of in that position of trying to get those extra yards, makes a guy miss, and you get shoulder right there on football.
That's what it was. You said it, Kirk. Shoulder. As that thing popped out, there were a couple of Renegade players looking for a flag, I think, for potential targeting, but
targeting helmet contact, and that's just a legal hit. And it's also, you pause for a second because everyone's looking for a flag, and you realize, wait, this is still a live football.
Whistle had not blown. Hey, Dean, can you talk to us about that last sequence and what your initial instincts is on what happened? Dean might be busy with the officials.
After further discussion, the ruling on the field is confirmed.
No, I'm with you guys. We were just kind of making sure we were looking at all the elements, because we've got a catch, we've got a fumble, and then was the defender down by contact after he recovered the fumble? So that was the last piece we were looking at, and we didn't have anything definitive on whether he was touched. The officials let it go correctly, and so a couple of moving parts there, but ultimately we were able to confirm all of those elements.
All right, Dean, thank you. It's 1st and 10 from the 49, and hey, you can say this, Chris Wilson's defense, they want all the smoke today.
180.
They come up with the turnover. Brown, they're going to take a shot, and Brown gives it right back at the 33-yard line. Harris with the pick. Flag down. Harris down to the 32. And it's 1st and 10, Renegades.
Connor, hold your spot. Connor, hold your spot. The spot. What do you got?
Will Clark with some good pressure, Kirk, on the quarterback, Anthony Brown, helping to force that errant throw.
But it's one of those plays where Anthony Brown should just check it down. He's double covered. See, there's two defenders right there, one
After
underneath
return,
and one's up top.
Foul, face mask, intercepting team number 92. 15 yards from the spot of the foul. 1st down, Arlington.
It's hard to read the coverage when you've got moving parts and you got a safety who was over the top,
right?
Who wanted Brown to throw that football. You've got to be on target, on point. You let that ball sail, and Harris was right there for the interception.
Harris got the hat now.
The big sombrero.
He put the big sombrero on somebody, made a hit and the interception. Let's go down to the field. Harry.
I'm with Ajene Harris. Ajene.
Yeah.
Interception, ball floating up in the air.
Come on, man.
What's going through your mind, baby?
Man, let's make a play. Trying to get my team a play. Get to the end zone, man.
Got the sombrero on, whatever you call this hat.
Come on, man.
You feeling good? You in Texas?
Yeah, it made me feel good, man. Cali boy.
They do everything big in Texas.
They do it big all over, man. We're going to do it big all over wherever we at.
What about your other defensive player, man, that got the pressure on the quarterback? Talk about that.
Man, bro, we work real hard, man. Shout out to our D-line, man. They get after the quarterback every week, man. Shout out to my DBs, man. We work so hard, man, to put all this together, man. And shout out to the coaches.
Man, good job, man. Also, don't be poking me in that locker room anymore. $10
for that restroom, man. $10.
Oh, man. Perez on the counter. Ballage nowhere to go. Heavy traffic. Yeah, count to 3. You can play for me. That is the adage for the Renegades defense, and it's working out. Leon O'Neal with the tackle, 8-yard loss.
Yeah, watch O'Neal. He just comes all the way up off the ball. He kind of was showing as if he's going to play a deep third. Would he play a cover 2? And he walks up casually to that line of scrimmage blitzes, but he went for the running back. Did not get fooled by Luis Perez. Went straight for the back and got him a TFL.
Sets up a 2nd and 17. Renegades go empty. Downfield, wide open, caught. To the tight end, Seth Green, but there's a flag down on the play on the 20-yard gain.
Yeah, because it was an amazing pick play by Deontay Burnett.
You said amazing.
Amazing. It was a pass interference offensively like no other.
21. Pass interference, offense. Pass interference, offense, number 21. 10-yard penalty, 2nd down.
I mean, Deontay Burnett's got to sell it better than this, Jonesy.
Right, you got to fake it, right?
You got to do something a little bit better.
Meanwhile, a moment ago, Alexei Ovechkin breaks the NHL career record for goals with 895. passing Wayne Gretzky. Remarkably, Ovechkin's 895 goals and Gretzky's 894 both came in the same amount of games, 1,487. I like what Ovechkin did the other day. He passed on the opportunity to score an empty net goal in reverence and respect to the great one, Wayne Gretzky.
So the great one move over.
Yeah.
That's a big feat.
Ballage motioning out of the backfield. Perez steps up, got it away in traffic. Caught by Seth Green amongst 3 opposing jerseys.
I mean, it's 3 defenders right there, 3 Roughnecks. When we talk about threading the needle, coming back to his quarterback, that is just one where he show hands and just try to find it. I can always call those, that's a combat catch, because there's a lot going on around you, a lot of defenders. How do you find the football? Seth Green, 2 hands, brings it in for the first down.
We got
or for the big gain, I'm sorry.
Keenan Isaac on bended knee, a little bit slow to get up. 7:40 to go here in the third quarter. Feel like we had a lot going on, but few points on the scoreboard so far as a result.
Yeah, the first half was a little bit up and down. Not a lot of conversions on third down. We thought that both teams were going to try to run the ball a little more effectively, but these defenses have done a good job in getting third down or getting both teams off on third down. It seems the second half, the ball's been in the air a little bit more. We've seen more opportunities down the field, and that's where the pass rush will come in. On the Houston side, especially for Arlington, who's got a couple sacks already today.
So Isaac comes out of the ball game. They'll bring in a new corner in his place. Wonder if Perez goes after the new guy coming in. Isaac, we talked about his pretty imposing size a moment ago at 6'3".
Good. And when you get to third and long, no, 3rd and 16, you're playing a lot of zone.
Okay.
It's something we talked about last week because Houston was running blitzes on 3rd and 15 plus. So big screen alert on 3rd and 16, and you can look at the defend. Look at all of these defenders.
Wow.
They know where that first down marker is.
Hey, Rhino. Here we go. Turn up.
They've got to get to the 47. Ballage, pardon me, that's Bonds. And it's going to be close. Let's see where they spot this.
It's a little too close for me.
Yeah,
Kirk, that's the
14-yard gain.
Guys, you want to put all your defenders on the first down marker. You give us a 10-yard head start on the screenplay.
But Cole, you mean to tell me the defensive line can't understand they are not going to step back and pass?
I can't speak to how defensive line do or don't understand things.
I'm just saying, I'm looking at you. I would tell you, I know you're going for a screen.
4th and 1. They're going to go for it here. Winstead in motion. It's Winstead with the catch.
Oh, what a tackle.
I'm not sure he made it.
What a tackle.
He's going to be stopped by Leon O'Neal. No gain on the play. And the Roughnecks bowing up defensively.
Leon O'Neal, he's had himself a day so far. He's had the tackle for loss earlier. Then he comes and grabs this one right here on the 4th down. Yeah, you make a play, take a picture for the gram and let him see it.
Yeah, he's IG Live right now.
Zubin Mehenti here in the studio. Hockey history has just been made. Alexander Ovechkin on Long Island this afternoon, breaking Wayne Gretzky's all-time career goals record with number 895. One of the greatest moments in NHL history, and the great one has been traveling with the Caps since last week, on hand to see his once unassailable mark go down. Ovechkin at 895. It's his 5th straight game with the goal as he soars to the top of the all-time goals list in NHL history.
Wow, an amazing accomplishment. So think about it, in about a year, we've seen LeBron set the all-time scoring record for points in the NBA, and now Ovechkin in the NHL.
I do got a question for you, though, Jesse.
Talk to me.
Remember before we used to save the ticket of going into these big events.
Yeah.
Do you just save a screenshot of it?
Man,
Like, what's the momentum that you take?
It ain't the same, Kurt. It ain't the same. White with a nice run for 10 yards. Cole?
We got backup quarterback Nolan Henderson out of Delaware, who is going to kind of walk us through this drive. May have an injury to a Houston Roughneck offensive lineman here, but let's just go first. Nolan, what have you seen from the offense so far today?
Yeah, we just got to make more plays. A lot of cover 1, cover 4, and cover 3, not really showing a whole lot of free adjustments. So just got to make plays when they're there, get away from turnovers and the backwards plays, but we're in a good spot here.
All right, we'll get through this injury and then come back. Nolan will talk us through the next drive, fellas.
All right, thanks a lot, Cole. Yeah, Nolan came in last week and did a nice job late in that ball game in that loss against St. Louis, 31-6, and an injured player still trying to make out who exactly it is. Looks like it's Taji, Weber State.
You know, last week Henderson had one of those 4th and 12 conversions, right?
Yeah.
After a point after attempt. So it's one of those things where we know there is no onside kick,
right,
in the UFL. It's the opportunity in the 4th quarter. If you're tied or down, you have the opportunity for a 4th and 12 play. And Nolan Henderson had one of those last week.
What are we looking at here, Nolan?
Yes, we're going to be an empty here. We have Curry F blocked, so he's going to yes, no, the field here. If he likes the numbers, if not, he's going to throw a screen down here to Merritt.
When you say yes, no, tell our viewers what that means.
So basically, I'm just looking at a numbers count. If I like the numbers, I'm taking it. If I don't, throw it to Merritt just like he did there.
Good decision there. Obviously had the numbers on that end. So we'll stay here with Nolan. Just take us through what you're hearing, what you're thinking about what's going to be sitting in here.
Yes, this is a run check here. We either have power or outside zone with a running Y coming back across the ball. Just going to go away from the safety here. So we're going to go left.
So 2 safety looks. The safety that stayed deep, you want to run at him. So that's why we went outside zone to the left.
Yep, safety comes down to the right. We're going to run away from him.
So we're looking at about a 3rd and 8 here. You can let us know what you get, what we should be looking at here.
We'll be in a bunch formation here. Going to try to get an isolation on Jay Hall here. If it's not there, we're going to work again to our drag, and then we have a comeback to the field here.
These two.
Based on coverage, do you think you have it?
See how they sort it out. Space.
Pressure. That'll be 4th down. Nolan, thanks for hanging out with us, man.
Appreciate it.
Great stuff there, Cole. Willie Taylor, 3rd with the sack on the play. Didn't quite work out.
Yeah, because you had the little ET stunt here. So you have the end goes first, the tackle comes second. That's how you get the pressure. An outstanding job up front, letting that end clear. See how the end gets through, and then the tackle wraps around. But it's usually the picker, the first guy that goes first, and you get the big sack there by Willie Taylor, the 3rd.
Got to stop the quarterback. Got to stop the penetrator first, guys. It's the only way.
See, Cole, I was waiting on your answer. You already knew. Once that end comes through, you got to stop him first. Can't worry about the looper. And they let the picker get the sack.
Down inside the 10-yard line by Houston. And this 3-3 ball game with just under 4 minutes to go. The Women's National Championship between South Carolina and UConn is at 3 p.m. Eastern today. ABC will have the traditional broadcast, or you can watch here on ESPN with Sue Bird and Diana Taurasi. That's 3 Eastern shortly after we finish here in Arlington. Can't wait to see Don Staley's South Carolina squad and UConn and Tahina Pau. Young lady I've watched play since playing against my daughter in AAU basketball back in the day. Yeah. On the Under Armour circuit. 3-3. On the handoff and nowhere to go. A wonderful surge by Morgang.
That's how you do it. Just get up. That's how you gonna make plays. You know, Darius Morgan, Roughnecks just gets all the way up the field. And if you're unblocked, go make the play.
Right.
That's the funniest thing as a defender. Sometimes you're always expected to be blocked, and then when you're not, you're like, what do I do? Well, go hunt. You go find a runner, get him down.
Just like when you first started and played football, right? See ball, get ball.
that was that one. That was that play right there.
Day Hunter in the backfield. On 2nd and 12. Perez threw it up early. Back shoulder fake caught by Winstead. What a grab out near the 26.
Harry, tell me about that one. Give me all of this one, Harry.
Number one, just a great job of understanding that the DB's on top by the wide receiver and the quarterback. But body control, last minute, pluck the football out of the air. First down, Arlington.
That's a big-time catch.
I mean, what do you do as a defender, though? Defender's right there. He's step for step. Winstead just made a better play on it.
I know exactly what you do. Back on the south side of Atlanta, we say Nathaniel. That means nothing.
A little counter here by Day Hunter. Takes it out to the 29, 2-yard gain on the play. 2.5 minutes to go in the third quarter.
What? And I'll say that back shoulder fade, excuse me, is something that, you know, we've seen a lot from a guy by the name of Aaron Rodgers in his career, especially when he was in Green Bay.
May see it a little more this season if he decides to sign with the black and gold.
That pass incomplete, intended for Peyton. You speak about Aaron Rodgers. When Luis Perez was on YouTube learning how to play quarterback coming out of high school, he watched a lot of videos of Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good guy to study, to look at the different arm angles, just the way he manipulates the line of scrimmage. And you see with some of the throws that Luis Perez, those are the bag. That's the bag that Aaron Rodgers has. He's in that bag.
Hey, hold on. What was your bowling score with him, Perez?
See, why are you bringing up old stuff? Okay, we're in the live game. Okay. You're bringing up old stuff.
Perez trying to bowl a strike here, and does over the middle. Caught by Peyton, and he hung on to it for a 16-yard gain.
And we were just talking about arm angles. Watch the arm angle for this one. He's got to get it over the defender who's in his face, and this is just a tremendous job by Luis Perez. He's got Bauer bearing down on him, and he's able to layer that over the top of Bauer right for that in cut for the first down.
Perez with a book coming out. Hopes that it'll inspire others to play football. Day straight ahead, keeps those legs moving. Bauer making the tackle, but a nice 7-yard pickup.
Now the run game is starting to wear down a little bit. And Cole, I tried to write down some of these runs, whether it's Y off, Y return, tackle over, tackle trap, diamond, crack blocks, condensed formations.
All of it. They got every bit of it. Wham, trap, power, counter. It's a diverse run scheme, specifically for this league, when oftentimes there's not a ton of install time and not a lot of roster carryover. It's really cool to see week 1 and then carry it into this week 2 game.
Nice run play here. Hunter again. Down to the 42-yard line, picked up 5.
You just come to
tackled by Benson.
Sorry, Mark. You just come to a little split zone like that, and then all of a sudden the defense has been moving around. They're looking for something different, and one of your just basic, generic runs that you've probably carried for 15 years goes for 8-9 yards.
Cole, that's what I was just about to say. That's your basic, generic run. But when you're doing it at such a high level, it makes the generic runs look like they're exotic.
They got some spice working right now. Moving the ball pretty well on this drive. Tied at 3 when we come back for the final 15 minutes here in Arlington.
Oh, man. Hey, flag! Hey! Hey!
Oh, wait! Wake him up. We back.
Lock in. You get a feel. I'm good.
Hey, CJ was like, I'm good, just a flesh wound. Just a little flesh wound. CJ Johnson took a hit there a little bit earlier. Back for the start of the 4th quarter. Mark Jones, Kirk Morrison, Cole Kublik, Harry Douglas. Week 2 in the UFL. 8th play of the drive for Arlington. And it's still Day Hunter in the backfield with another carry, picked up 2 as we bring in Aaron Dolan. Talk to us, Aaron, what do you got?
So this live line has gotten as low as 16.5. 16.5. It's currently sitting at 17.5. And I talked about it at halftime that when we saw this dip to 23.5, it was the lowest live total that we've seen for the entire season in the UFL. But one thing that at least has been positive for bettors is Houston quarterback keeps it over his passing attempts, passing yards, over his interceptions, unfortunately for him, but also his rushing attempts and rushing yards. So some things are starting to hit in terms of the over here, but we'll keep an eye on that live total.
All right, over's hitting it. So the glass is still half full, if you want to look at it that way, unless it's an interception. Good stiff arm by Hunter on Williams. 17.5.
Yep. That's a nice little run to set them up to 3rd and 5, but
Day had something to say after
yeah,
too.
He did. He had to let him know. You did nothing all day. Using that stiff arm, saying, get them little kids off me.
Matt Farinock, slow to get off the field.
Again. Here we go.
Going to receive a little bit of assistance from his teammate.
Good. Here we go.
You got to get a couple quick snaps in from Luis Perez and Jacob Johanning, who's the backup center.
Wow.
So you got to get those in.
Always a little tricky when you have a new center on the snap.
Yeah, especially when you got to go to the bullpen, right?
Right. Cole, how does that work? What do you do with your quarterback when you're the number 2 guy? Not that you know much about that.
Well, main thing that I want is my quarterback to just stay underneath, wait for the football, because usually what happens, and they do go under center a lot here, is that quarterback wants to get out of there. And you got to make sure, because a lot of times the center's going to be thinking the same thing too. I got to reach block. I'm going to be hauling my rear end to the left or to the right, or I'm going to be trying to get north and south, and that football might not hit back as far as he's used to.
Lovely. And I'm glad you knew what I meant when I said not that you would know much about that as the number 2 guy. On 3rd and 4, Perez, clean snap, clean delivery, clean catch. Burnett brought down shy of the 20, picked up 12.
And it's just subtle. It's just subtle, but watch the quick look away by Luis Perez. Looks left, but he comes back right. He wanted to influence that linebacker who's just standing there. He's kind of in the middle. He follows the eyes of Perez, which gets him out of that window, and that's how he's able to get it in there to Burnett for a big play.
Sit up, 180. Wait to hood. Hey, nice coming, watch 9.
Meanwhile, Canella back in the football game at tight end. And we're going to have a Houston timeout. We'll take 1-2. An impressive drive orchestrated by Perez at quarterback for the Renegades. Back in a minute.
3-3 game here in the UFL at Choctaw Stadium. Roughnecks, obviously Renegades are the home team, and since Harry Douglas apparently says he was their emergency quarterback, which I don't know if any of us really believe that or not, when we're talking about QB snaps, he wanted to come over and demo that. So I'll give you a quick look at how the ball sometimes is deeper, not as deep. So a lot of times normal snap might come to there. I'm trying to get out quick, all of a sudden it comes to there. Quarterback doesn't really get it as well. So now Harry's going to show you from a quarterback's perspective. This is, boy, I tell you, I'm not sure this is comfortable. Ah! Oh, no.
Sit. So, Cole, you got to relax. Sit in there a little bit more, okay? All right, sit in there.
Here we go. I'm going to make sure this one gets in there. Ah. There he is. He's got it. Oh.
I got it. I got it.
Stay in there.
I got it. Stay in there.
Here's the biggest thing.
Got to wait that extra beat.
I literally just split my pants, y'all.
Oh, man.
My pants just ripped.
It got a little cooler down there on the sideline.
Not the skinnies.
I started back working out. Literally,
Not the
squats are coming in.
Perez hands it off to Day Hunter, who's been pretty prolific on this drive, but stopped up right at about the 27-yard line by Xavier Benson.
Oh, God. Did you see that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 white shirts to the football. I mean, you talk about pride. You got to have pride in stopping the run. Last week, 273 yards given up by this defense. And today it's been totally different. They have been attacking and aggressive defensively.
And I take Kirk, the energy from that group on the sideline has been there the entire day, no matter what.
Right.
They came out early, talking a little bit. You could tell they're feeling themselves, and it has carried on for 3.5 quarters.
Gotta go. Turbo, sit up.
Perez got it out. Hunter down to the 13-yard line on a nice catch and run. Man, Perez just got it out in time there, partner.
Well, there was just nobody there. You got to have eyes on Hunter. Nobody picks him up. That's an easy throw. Oh, wait, nobody's picking up number 17. Let me just get it to him right away. And this is the part that we talked about with Houston. The mental errors. That's a mental error. You cannot let a guy run through the zone without someone covering him. That's an easy play for Arlington.
Well, Kurt, that was Adrian Vincent, 30. He came over to the sideline saying, that's me, that's me.
No, hold on.
And my coach would say, you know what? I'm out of the my bad business. So don't come over here talking about my bad, coach. I mean, no, I'm out of the my bad business.
They're going to call a timeout. With the nose of the football at the 13-yard line, Bob Stoops' squad on an impressive drive. Just under 12 minutes to go. Hey, folks, the NFL Draft is right around the corner. The festivities get started Thursday, April 24th from Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Coverage available on both ESPN and ABC.
Travis Hunter, when is he going?
Man.
If Cam Ward's the number 1, who's going number 2?
I did 3 of their games this year.
I know.
He's good. Man, he's nice.
Look at all these picks. Damon Arnett, former first-rounder with the Raiders. Zach Banner, Will Clark. No, Kalen Ballage.
With the Dolphins and the Jets, right?
Had a 100-yard game last week. His previous, back in 2018. When he was with the Miami Dolphins. So he went a full almost 7 years between 100-yard games.
1st and 10. Winstead in motion. Hunter dancing between the tackles. He gets inside the 10 to about the 8-yard line. Got 5. Boy, last week it was Ballage. This week it's Hunter leading the way rushing. He's got 64 yards on the ground.
It's like he hopscotches through the line. And then when he sees the opening, it's acceleration. He's quick downhill.
When you look at this Arlington offense, it's been Day-Day Hunter on the ground that has sparked this team, and then in the past game, it's been Isaiah Winstead. So both of those guys really being the spark plugs for this offense today.
Press hands it again. Oh, and Hunter got collared right there at the 10-yard line. Nowhere to go. It'll be 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, TJ Franklin, he's going to come through right there for a nice little play. He's fighting through, and just get an arm out. And he slowed that one down. Nice job there by Franklin.
Well, be careful coming across, fighting across that fast, and that Bear defense, that backside A gap, B gap, I mean, you get a little cut back there, and all of a sudden that thing's in the end zone.
Yeah, but you got to have the vision. A lot of backs don't have that vision, though, Cole, to see that play and to stop and start. I think Day-Day Hunter does.
On 3rd and 6. Perez into the end zone. Caught. Touchdown, Burnett. Impeccable timing and a connection with Perez and Burnett.
It's just a perfect throw. He sails the out, then comes all the way up, and that ball is delivered perfectly, right on time. Right where it needed to be, to the outside shoulder. Burnett catches that to the outside. The defender never sees the football.
2nd year with Arlington. They're going to go for 2 from the 5. Remember, in this league, you can go for 1 from the 2, 2 from the 5, or 3 from the 10. This point after attempt is brought to you by Ortho Home Defense. Perez surveys, wide open. Man. Burnett again, why not? The touchdown and the 2-pointer, yeah. They're trying to put Houston to sleep.
It's the Deontay Burnett drive. He catches the touchdown in the back of the end zone. Then he's standing in front of the goalpost. Oh, Statue of Liberty. Hold that thing up high, Burnett.
wide receiver Deontay Burnett, 9-yard touchdown catch. Man coverage across the board. You see the DB. What's going through your mind?
Man, I'm thinking throw me the ball, man. Make a play for my teammates. And I just want to thank God. Thank God, give him the glory. And, man, I'm just trying to finish this game with my teammates, man.
So one of your offensive linemen came up to you and said, I told you so. Yeah. Well, tell us all. What did he tell you?
Came up to me and Zay, actually. Came up to me and Zay and said, we need a play out of one of you two. Hey, and look, it's a touchdown. So that's what it was.
Da-da-da, da-da-da.
Man, I hope I get on there.
Good job, man.
Man, appreciate you.
Deontay Burnett with a big catch. The deciding reception so far.
That he want to be on SportsCenter.
Yeah.
Da-da-da, da-da-da.
Lawrence Keys on the kickoff return for Houston. Let's see if they have any kind of response as we bring in Aaron Dolan. Aaron, what do you have for us?
Well, Burnett was plus 375 to score a touchdown at any point in the game, but he was also 16-1 to score the first touchdown. So what that means is if you placed a $10 bet on him to score the first touchdown, you would have won $160. And also got to mention that total after that touchdown has come up to 20.5.
All right, keeping an eye on all those numbers. Burnett and a new quarterback in the ball game. Nolan Henderson in for Anthony Brown on 1st and 10. Henderson hands it off to White, and White has nowhere to go. A 3-yard loss on the play. Willie Taylor III making the stop. What do you make of the change in quarterback at this point of the game?
Well, we felt like we were going to see both quarterbacks. I thought we would see a little sprinkling more of Nolan Henderson. But this is a point where in the game, you want go time. You got to find a way. Henderson was a spark last week for this Houston team. Can he be the spark that can get this team in the end zone? Still a one-possession game.
Played his collegiate football at Delaware. His first pass is batted down at the line of scrimmage by Willie Taylor III. And in a blink, it's already 3rd and 12 coming up.
And this is something that they practice, getting the hands up. If you can't get to the quarterback, get the hands up. Try to make it difficult for him. Do not allow him to see where he's going with that football. Willie Taylor, at the end of that play, just got the left hand up. Get the big mitts up.
This is Henderson's 2nd season with the Houston Renegades. Last year threw for 526 yards. Basher was open over the middle, but he's going to take off. Henderson is pushed out of bounds short of the first down at about the 27. Picked up 6 on the play. And 4th down coming up for the Roughnecks. Powell there in good pursuit.
Yeah, that's a nice job there by Powell. He was the guy called the spy on that one. Because Nolan Henderson does have the speed.
Right.
That's what they talked about all week long when Marvin Sanders, the defensive coordinator, talked about we have to know who the quarterback in the game is. And with Henderson in the game, you got to have an extra set of eyes on him. That time Powell got him out for the first down marker.
Mike Rivers in the punt from his own 13. Boy, gets off a great high punt, spiral. Jaden Price fields it at the 24. And Price brought down at about the 33-yard line. A 9-yard return on that punt, Cole.
Coach, just quickly, the decision to go with Nolan there on that drive.
We wanted him to do something. We told him he was going to play a series. First one, if he pulls it, man, he got a big play. But we just got to stay the course. Got to stop him on D right now.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, C.J. Johnson. His team trailing by 8. Still just a 1-score game. And this defense is held up today.
Yeah, they're doing it. They got to stop the run here. Because I think that the way that Arlington wants to win this game is on the ground. They want to utilize their running backs down this stretch. So a lot of Ballage, a lot of Hunter. They want to keep this ball on the ground.
Sit up. Lady. Sit hut. Get set. Get set. Turbo, sit up.
It's going to be Ballage. Between the tackles, brought down at about the 36-yard line by Roby, picked up 2. Let's listen in.
Duff left, revolver, Gecko 4. Duff left, revolver, Gecko 4.
No, I know. I was getting tighter. Hey, Duff left, revolver, Gecko 4. Hey, listen up. Come here. Come here. Duff left, revolver, Gecko 4 on Daytona. Ready?
Daytona.
Come on.
Talk to me. Hey, going on 2.
Rona. Sit up, 180. We said hut. Turbo, sit up. Daytona, sit up.
It's Ballage again. Over the 40. Sets up a 3rd down, about 3 to go on that 4-yard carry.
And tried to steal one there. Tried to steal an extra 5 yards.
Okay.
You know, you go on Daytona, meaning that the first sound after Daytona, you snap the football. So he came in with the quick count. Hey, Hud. Nobody moved. Daytona. That first sound is when you snap.
Left,
love it.
Y right, 353 shock. Z glance. Onto ready? 353. Zay, look for my signal, Zay.
I'm glad you speak football,
5-3,
Kurt.
3-5-3. Here we go.
Well, this one's going to be on 1 because he didn't give you a snap count. So it's all been first sound.
Here we go.
See, first sound. Here we go.
Turbo, sit up.
You get a false start.
How does that happen?
You go on 1 and get a false start from the left tackle.
Before the snap, false start. Offense.
Hey, Cole,
number
what's
63.
with your people, man? Those offensive linemen.
Don't change it up so much. Let me get to
See, everybody did everything right on the Daytona on the cover 2. And then this one.
Hey.
Remember on 1, though, you also think he's trying to get out a little early.
Right.
He realizes what's on the opposite side of him.
Come here.
Throwing that Bauer
on his side too, though, Kurt. I mean,
I would also say, Cole, number 63, Ricky Lee, he's a repeated offender.
Yeah.
Today and last week.
Yeah, because Bauer, number 4, has been in his kitchen all game long.
Daytona, sit up.
Perez going to be sacked. They got to him back at the 27-yard line. Markel Roby out of Pittsburgh State with a 9-yard sack. They lost 9 on the play.
Yeah, I love this double stunt. So he's going to go here, and then he's going to go right after him. So it's a nice little double stunt blitz by these linebackers. Come through 1, boom, little split, find the way to the quarterback.
And you had enough to pick it up, Kurt, because you had the back end. Center guard got to switch that off and let the back take the 3rd man through.
They had both linebackers came through, Cole. That's very rarely do you see the second guy make that sack off the ball.
Marquette King booms one down to the 28-yard line. On the return, Justin Hall. Out to the 39. Decent field position to start this drive. Hey, week 3 in the UFL starts Friday with Birmingham hosting Arlington at 8 Eastern on Fox. On Saturday, Houston heads to Memphis at 2:30 on ESPN. Then we have a Sunday doubleheader on ABC, starting with San Antonio and Michigan at noon, followed by DC and St. Louis at 3. Always a good scene at St. Louis for those games. But let's see who's in at quarterback this time. It's going to be Nolan Henderson again for his 2nd consecutive series. Just joining us, Anthony Brown started this game.
Maybe some quarterback keeper with Henderson.
A bootleg, and it's dropped by Peterson. Can't afford to have those. I mean, Henderson delivered the ball where it had to go. 2nd down and 10.
That's Josh Peterson, the son of Super Bowl winning head coach Doug Peterson, formerly with the Jaguars and the Eagles. My dad probably said, you got to catch that one.
Yeah,
you know?
You'll have a text waiting for him after the game. Under 6 minutes to play. Hand it off to Merritt. Picks up about a yard or 2. Thomas and Stokes making the tackle. So a critical 3rd down coming up here for Houston with about 5.5 minutes to go.
And it's not 4-down territory just yet, but this is a critical 3rd down in this game. Seeing does Arlington bring pressure? They're playing zone, deep, high safety. Here comes the blitz.
Henderson rolls out, gets rid of it, and not even close, out of bounds. 4th down coming up.
It's just all pursuit. Pursuit. And watch at the end, Deion Nixon, he's a defensive end. Watch him hustle. Watch 54 at the end. Come in there and bring the boom.
Wow.
That's a nice little play.
How about Henderson popped up, Kurt, and said, keep it coming, keep it coming, keep it coming.
Oh, did he?
I was like, it was incomplete.
Wow.
I mean, Nixon, he goes 6'3", 305.
He was moving.
So if he runs that far, he's like, I'm going to hit something. I ain't running all this way. I'm hitting somebody.
Sounds about right.
Rivers punting from his own 25. Tell you what, both punters have been hitting it pretty well today, Kirk. On the return. Price down to the 14. Well, that last drive was pretty impressive by quarterback Luis Perez.
It's just all eyes. He knows where he wants to go with the football. He gets to the outside earlier to Winstead, and then gets it over to the to Peyton across the middle. Comes back to find Deontay Burnett on a critical third down play. It just shows the pocket mobility, the awareness, and then he delivers an unbelievable ball for a touchdown. Like, he truly is what they call the coach on the field. And he gets in the 2 minute, they just let him call his own thing. Mr. Spring, Luis Perez.
He's been signed by 5 different NFL teams.
Yep.
Trust me, I think at some point he will be the most sought-after quarterbacks coach, whether it's collegiately or even NFL. He's got that kind of ability.
It's Day Hunter straight ahead. Had nowhere to go. No gain on the play. 4:10 to play. Benson making the tackle. This Arlington team returned a lot of veterans from a season ago.
Hey, trips right, 353, shock, X smoke. Also ready?
353 X smoke.
Hey, I'm gonna buzz you out. Just run a swing, okay?
So the smoke, is that the smoke screen to the backside with the X? So he buzzed him out, so they're gonna run a smoke screen. Coming there, slot.
Hit him. Ball came out. Is it complete or incomplete? Tyler Vaughn's pass ruled incomplete. Good hit by Xavier Benson.
Yeah, the ball came loose. I can go into the ground. I'm on the high left. Ball's out, incomplete.
Correct. On the way out, we're going to
Yep,
line.
I'm on Skycam.
Dean, are you looking at the hit by any chance?
We're good with the hit as well.
Now, it's a thought. If he wants to play it safe, if he wants to throw it, I'm good, but it's just a thought.
Just a little piece on that last play. You keep the running back in, that linebacker stays in the window. He's motions that back out. That pulled the linebacker, which opened the window.
You clear the
so
space.
he cleared that, just that little thing. Just that back flaring right away just cleared enough room for that ball to be delivered. But then you got to hold on to it to steer the receiver.
Who's the Z?
That's
Him and Arnett.
Who's the Y?
Sorry, Mark, that's that read on that
field.
smoke play. It was slot to the flat. So you're going to use that back there, go 1-2 with it.
Okay.
He's got options.
We got Ram. Here we go. Dixie right. Z move. 62 halfback Ram Viper. Y alert. On to ready. Sit up, baby. Wait, sit hood. Turbo, sit up.
Peyton in motion. Perez under some pressure. They set up the screen to Hunter. And Day running to a little bit of daylight. Out to the 22. 4th down, though. And Houston will have another opportunity with 2 timeouts remaining.
Houston
trailing by 8. Still very much a 1-possession game.
So if I'm Houston, if I'm 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9 plus, just play the screen.
Okay.
That's all you're getting. How many screens have we seen on 3rd and long against the Houston defense? That time, Leon O'Neal made what could be a game-saving tackle right there, because if the clock keeps going, they don't have enough time probably left. That forces this punt. And like you mentioned, gives Houston another opportunity, maybe their last.
Marquette King punting from his 5. And Justin Hall perched back at his own 34-yard line. King's been kicking the ball well all day. This one takes a bounce in his favor and will trickle out of bounds at the 33-yard line. 1st and 10 from there for the Roughnecks, who last week only scored 6 points. Right now they've got 3 on the board, but still another chance, maybe an opportunity for redemption for Anthony Brown, an atonement for Anthony Brown, who's back in after watching the last 2 offensive series for Houston.
On Monday, ready? Chicago late.
The one thing I would just say right before he goes out there, tell him to slow down. You can't get it all back in one play. So let's just stack some positive plays on this drive, put us in the right position to get the touchdown.
Justin Hall in motion. They're going to keep it on the ground. Out to the 40-yard line, it's White. And they've got to work with a little bit of pace and tempo here. 7-yard gain. Houston with 1 timeout remaining.
I think this is where he may be best at, with this up-tempo, with this no-huddle offense.
On Friday,
They go trips right. He looks right, and it's incomplete, intended for Justin Hall. 2:32 to go, setting up a 3rd down and 3.
Yeah, he got bumped right at that end. He was pushed into by his left guard, Genesee. So he's back there in the pocket. All of a sudden, his left guard's in his lap, could not set his feet, and that ball sailed on.
Bunch right, 26, shot.
Kirk, you've been calling for more Q run all day. This is how to go to it right here. You know you got a 4th down play, too.
100%. I've been wanting to see it. This is 4-down territory now. You get this, what, 2:08 left? Yeah, you got to go 4-down territory.
Get a little bit of it here. Brown elects to throw, finds his man, and it's dropped by Justin Hall. He had it, but a nice hit by the DB who closed Harris. And it's 4th down coming up as we hit the 2-minute warning.
That's our guy.
And
he had the big sombrero on earlier at Gene Harris. Gene Harris, we got you.
Back after this.
The UFL is the spring football league.
More of what you love.
The atmosphere, the intensity. Must see for every football fan. The United Football League. Saturday on ESPN and next Sunday on ABC.
Hey everybody, we've got the national championship game coming up next. The Bird and Taurasi Show will be here to spend that time with you. We've got a great guest list. We've got Caitlin Clark coming to the show, D.
Oh, I'm excited.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one. Check us out.
Here's a look at the last play a moment ago, setting up this critical 4th down.
Jay refusing to just give up the play.
Yeah.
Gene Harris, what does he do? He breaks through. He wasn't there initially, but played through to the whistle.
Tell me what you call here. What are we looking at potentially?
Well, I'm talking with Cole Kublik and Harry Douglas right before. A sprint out would be what I would do to the field. Give him a run pass option. Right away, if it's there, you throw it. If it's not, have the option to take off and go and pick up the 3 yards for the 1st down.
Brown hasn't run much at all today. Gets rid of it, one-on-one. Caught. It's a good catch inbounds to Chisholm. They rule it a completion. A clutch performance by Anthony Brown.
I've got a catch. I've got a catch. I've got 2 feet, 1, 2, and maintains control. We're good. We're good. We're good.
Sure was good. And good again. Comes right back to Justin Hall, who finds atonement, squeezing that one. Picks up 11, moves the sticks again.
Well, going back to that last play, though, Kiki Chisholm, they go to the 6'4", 214-pound wide receiver. A huge play to keep the chains moving. Now get them in a rhythm.
Brown comes underneath, complete. All the way down to the 16-yard line. That was White. Picks up 13. They've got 1 timeout remaining.
That's 3 straight plays of 10 yards or more. And now, I mentioned it earlier, Anthony Brown looks like a different quarterback in this up-tempo, this no-huddle style of offense. He's picking and choosing where he wants to go with the football.
Got Vasher down to the bottom of the screen, the tall 6'4" receiver. It's that way, and it's caught. Emmanuel Butler with the touchdown catch. And now for a huge conversion.
You got to love that he saw on the outside TJ Vasher. He's 6'5", so he goes to his two huge receivers for the big plays that are needed. That's an outstanding throw from Anthony Brown. Putting it up there where his tall wide receiver can just go out and rebound the defender.
So they'll go for 2 from the 5. Remember, in UFL, you can go for 1 from the 2, 2 points from the 5, or 3 points from the 10.
On Monday, ready? Why?
Merritt in the backfield beside Anthony Brown.
Hey, eyes, E, ready. 180. What is that?
For the tie. Brown under heat. Got away. Gonna run it. It's gonna be marked short. His knee was down before he hit and extended the ball to the end zone. What a play by Miles Thorne right here.
Yeah, the extension from Brown and that left knee touched.
Ooh, that was so close.
Oh, way before, but that left knee is on the ground before he's even able to fully extend to get that ball to the goal line. But they still have an opportunity on, they don't have to kick it off.
Right.
We can see another opportunity here on the 4th and 12 to get the ball back. So it'll be a 4th and 12 play on the 28-yard line.
Love it.
They still give them the opportunity.
That's one of the unique rules in the UFL, 4th and 12, instead of the onside kick. That's what it looked like last season. Pretty much split down the middle.
Yeah. 10. You want Orlando? Gotcha.
So they're going to go for it. Let's listen into the strategy.
Hinge. Back, yes. Hey, let's do it. We got gun switch right. 26. Spinner X hinge on Monday. Ready?
The line to gain is the 40.
Yep, they got to make it to the 40-yard line
to maintain possession.
You got your pick of giant targets on both sides here if you can get a one-on-one.
Ready.
One shot here. 4th and 12 for the Roughnecks. Incomplete. Went right back to Butler, but this time off the mark.
And it was there.
Yeah.
It's right off the hands of Butler.
Jamar Summers in coverage.
They got what they wanted. They had the receiver on the safety.
Hit him in the hands.
Hit him in the hands. He's got to hold on to that. He's got to have that. He's got to have that. And that's our ball game.
Wow.
They had the opportunity. And Anthony Brown, that last drive to get his team into the end zone, almost got the 2-point conversion. And then the throw right there on the 4th and 12 at the 28. That's something to build on.
Yeah.
A missed opportunity. But maybe we see the best of Brown, or we saw the best of Brown on that last drive.
He seemed to work his best when they were going quick.
Quick, no huddle. That's maybe what they try to work on come next week. And Arlington tries to run this clock out.
Perez hands it off to Ballage. Houston with 1 timeout remaining.
Ain't no way to go.
Yeah. Like that. Kalen Ballage didn't have the huge week that he had last week. Gained 4 yards right there, but
97, but it's still
Hunter helped out.
You anyway. I just flipped the play. No.
So we never did get the song, the performance from Kalen Ballage and the touchdown that Harry was trying to get out of him. Pop star, rap star, R&B. Sound like The Weeknd when I was listening to him.
Oh, they don't have that. Just call your own play.
We start time. We're good. We start time. Same thing. Same play? Same thing. Okay, hey, pistol, Trey right, 96 force, Z ghost. I'm ready. Sit up, ready? Sit up. Turn, sit up.
Ballage again. Cuts it north-south. And gets down to the 28-yard line. Picks up 6 on the play. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, we can just take a hit.
His face mask is off.
That's not good.
Can't say I've seen that before.
Hey, we're going up right, Colt. Just come on. We got no timeouts.
That face mask is coming off.
Hey,
Probably need that.
Are they hitting that hard down there?
Hey,
Wow.
duck right, hold 3 on top, right? Hold 3.
Not good for the Ballage over.
Get set.
He got butterfly doors on his face mask.
Oh.
And we're going to have a timeout called by Arlington on the cusp of improving to 2-0 on the season, Bob Stoops.
Victory.
Yeah, we got to take a knee. We're good.
Yeah, the greatest formation in football. Victory.
Yep. Love to hear it.
I thought you were. Okay.
And the backup quarterback, Holton Ahlers, comes out there. And Luis Perez said, well, you're in for me? No. I want to be out here with my guys.
Hey, you know what's good is to see Canelo back onto the field after that huge hit that he took a little bit earlier.
Hey. Taking a knee.
But this will put Arlington now 2-0 to start the season.
DC 2-0?
Yeah, last year they started 0-6.
Wow.
So 2-0 feels a little bit different.
Yeah, victory.
We'll see St. Louis and San Antonio. Last year they were playing that conference championship of the XFL to get to the UFL championship. So this is starting to look like one of the toughest divisions so far. Arlington, St. Louis, DC, San Antonio. Those 4 teams on their side of the UFL bracket.
So Arlington will win. Nice little backflip at the end of the day for Javante Payton as Bob Stoops.
Good job. Really good team, man.
Great
His
job.
team. Appreciate it. Good luck the rest of the way.
Win again.
Thank you. Same to you. All right, good job, my brother. Good job.
And a much better day for Houston.
Yes.
Albeit in defeat.
They did what they were supposed to do defensively. A much better effort. Guys play. I mean, you give up 1 touchdown.
Yeah.
If I'm a defender, I walk in there and I tell my guys, look, we played our butts off. We got some things that we can be better at. Offensively, they know where they need to put the work in at. In Arlington, the combination of the rushing attack and Luis Perez, all he needed was 1 drive. This game was really decided on 1 drive. They got a touchdown in the 2-point conversion. And it was all because of the quarterback making right decisions with the ball.
He really used Burnett and Day Hunter well on that pivotal touchdown drive. Talk about the leadership of Perez, been so valuable. Let's go to the head coach standing by with Harry.
Coach Stoops, last year you guys were on a different side of ball games like this. Found a way to get a win. It wasn't pretty. It was a little bit ugly, but it's a win in that column. A year later, how do you feel?
Yeah, definitely. We lost some heartbreakers a year ago in the last minutes, and here we did our best to let them back in it here at the end, but give them credit. You know, they do a nice job, CJ and his group. And anyway, it's good to be on the plus side of it now, 2-0. And we hurt ourselves a lot today with foolish penalties, and that's something we got to get corrected.
Coach, I thought 2 guys on offense that really sparked your team was Day Hunter at the running back position, and then also Isaiah Winstead. Speak about those 2 guys and what they mean to your football team.
Yeah, Day's a different change of pace from KB. You know, they're just different runners, and he's got a lot of wiggle to him to make yards. And then Zay Winstead, yeah, he's been a big play guy for us all camp. He's a guy that's really going to have a big year, I think.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, thank you.
Over to you, Cole.
Got running back Day Hunter, who you guys were just mentioning, Harry, and this run scheme's gotten a little more diverse coming into this season. We talked about it in the broadcast, how there's more creativity with it. How fun is it to run in a little bit of what you had that's new?
No matter the formation, no matter the play, it's always fun to be out here playing football. Shout out to the old linemen. They make it very easy to go run out there. And then Coach Davis makes sure we're prepared every week. So it's always a blast. Man.
It's got even more fun being 2-0, right?
Oh boy, every day a good day. But boy, 2-0. It's a different team this year. We just excited to go out and win. We take it as we're 0-0 every week, so we got to come out with a win just to change the narrative of what Arlington Renegade is, get back on top.
Day-Day, you said it's a different team, but I talked to Coach Stoops before the game, and I said it feels like you kept a good core of this team together. So some of the leadership and guys that know the expectation, is that real?
Yeah, for sure. It's real. It's real. When we say a new team, it's a lot of the same players, but new mentality. We're not tolerating what happened last year. It's just get down, get grinding, and then come out with a dub. That's the mindset. So everybody's on board. The core players are doubling down this year, so it's amazing to see.
Day-Day, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Mama.
All right, there you go. Kurt, Mark, back to you.
And he's got the hi mama in there.
Yeah, Mom's proud of Day-Day today. And Perez with a victorious performance as well, as the Renegades improve to 2-0 on the season. Final quick thought?
It's just, I can't know what we expected. I thought that we'd see a much better performance from Houston. They went out there, they showed that. And in Arlington at home doing what they do, showing where they're back on the pace that they felt like they did a couple years ago when they won a XFL championship.
And a big one next week as the Renegades take on the reigning three-time champs, the Birmingham Stallions. That should be a great one. They are on the road in Birmingham for that contest. Well, for our entire UFL broadcast team, thank you for watching. Well, we're going to send it to San Antonio for the Sue Bird and Taurasi show. UConn, South Carolina battle for the national championship.